Here we go. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to another Zagger-tastic stream. It is I, your friend, the one, the only Z-A, single, Zagger, and I hope you're all having a wonderful morning, noon, night, evening, whatever time it is for you today. Welcome back to the Dragon's Den, my friends. It is another wonderful, beautiful, wacky Wednesdays here in the Dragon's Den. We are joined with the one, the only, the Mythology Guy.
Hi.
And we are going to be playing some more of that. The Kingdom Hearts 4. This is the Kingdom Hearts 4 remake, you know?
Of course. You know, that's Sora's new design, don't you know?
Yeah, this is guys, this is, just in case you can't see it, this is Sora's new design for Kingdom Hearts 4. Don't you remember when they announced that this was... I know it says Devil May Cry 4, but that's just a glitch on my PlayStation.
Yeah, the 4 is correct. Everything else is glitching out.
Yeah, it's just weird. It's because of the microtransactions.
Should actually say no bodies can't cry because they don't have hearts for.
Ah, damn it, I forgot to save the settings again. Thank you.
Did it fuck up again?
No, don't worry about it.
I'm worried! I'm so worried about it.
If you did. Anyways, so yeah, welcome back to the stream, everybody. So while Andrew, you talk to the chat while I look up what they're telling us we need to get done.
Alright, I'm going to preemptively answer this because I know everyone's going to ask it. We'll watch the anime in a minute. God.
Yeah, we were waiting until we were both together to watch it.
We'll probably watch it after this stream. We might record it. We'll see. So yeah. That's the plan for the anime. Anyway, it's Devlin time. Hell yeah. Welcome Hades. Welcome Optimus. Maxine, hello. Joaquin, welcome. Lily's here. Crayacon, hey. Demon Blade, nice.
Real quick, so you know how I told you how I was waiting for that guy to message me?
Yeah.
Right when the stream started, he messaged me.
Oh like, my god, he was waiting!
He was waiting! He wanted to be called out. Well, guess what? I'm not gonna
shoot your gun to get close to Dante and then strike him, and if you use Devil Trigger... That's exactly what we were doing in our last stream. That is exactly what I was trying to do. Thank you, Demon Blade, but I was trying to do that exact strategy. I don't know if I was just fucking it up or what. Hello, Sleek. Hello, Caleb.
So I asked some people on the community post. Go check out my community post, by the way. I post some dank shit there, and by dank shit I mean, you know, polls on what games we should play. And anyways, I asked y'all what we should do this morning to beat him, and let's see. The first, we got two from, what's his name? Ignite Lord.
Okay.
Dante is a good skill check for, so my advice is to try to keep him around the bed area, and to use the Buster / Air Snatch more. You can close the distance with Air Snatch and try to buster him in Devil Trigger, as it's stronger and possibly easier to break Dante's defense. There are also green orbs around the room, so if you needed to break some of the stuff along the walls for quick HP.
Okay, didn't know that. Thank you for that.
And then from Demon Blade's best way to beat him is to use your gun. That will result in bullets clashing, and then you can get close and attack him.
I'm hearing a lot of use the Buster.
Yozora, try to grab him when he is stunned. It does good damage with Devil Trigger. Extra damage might still lost. He is the skill check of the game, where there also another one, at least for me, but it's later in the game.
Okay. Alright, well, we hear you guys, so hopefully some of this will work out.
So if any of you go, you didn't read my thing. I read the one
he just read them. There you go.
These are all 4 posts that I could see.
Quick question for Myth Guy, shoot. The Tartarus Games Instagram page does not contain all the card art, does it? There's still more gods and stuff? Yeah, I've barely revealed any of the actual gods on the Instagram page, and that's intentional, because I was like, I don't want to give away too much, but every now and then there was a special occasion or something where I was like, yeah, okay, I'll reveal a fucking, like, tier, or I'll reveal, like, the Greek gods or something like that. You know, like, but there's way more. Have I revealed any of the main Japanese gods? I don't think I have.
What's his name? God of War.
Hachiman?
Yes.
I revealed Hachiman? Oh, you're right, I did.
I remember seeing it in the whatever.
Alright, cool. Alright, well, there's him, but I haven't revealed Amaterasu, Tsukuyomi, Susanoo, Inari.
Yeah, you haven't revealed
I haven't revealed... Okay, so I revealed Hachiman. There's still 9 other major Japanese gods, and there's also the minor ones. I don't think I've revealed any of the gods of fortune yet.
No, you haven't?
Yeah.
Oh, I forgot we have to do the rest of this mission.
Yeah, this is what I really hate about this part. Or in this game. Like, start the whole fucking mission over again.
Oh, right, it's this part of the mission that Andrew absolutely loved.
I'm not doing it.
That's fine.
I'm not doing it. I
have to remember how
I don't care how many times you die, do not give me the control. I don't care. I will walk out of this stream. Like,
oh yeah, people said the easier way to kill these guys is to try to grab them or something.
Alright, have fun. I'm not doing it. To grab, you have to lock on and press circle. Oh, that doesn't seem to be working. Alright, if you recall, the way we were able to beat them was to aim for the big Faust guy first.
I still find it funny they call him Faust. He looks nothing like what I imagined Faust would look like.
Yeah. I mean, he's got an old-timey hat on and shit.
Yeah, but it's a cowboy hat.
Shit, none of the characters in this game have anything to do with the characters they're named.
Gurion wasn't a time-stopping horse?
I'm not even gonna answer that. No, this giant evil monster is Odin, because it has 2 dogs. That's the only qualifier, right? Right?
Even though that's the one part that everybody forgets about Odin.
Yeah. Like, I almost never see anyone mention the Gary and Frecky shit. I've seen it in 2 adaptations that weren't, like, super, super mythical. I just realized I said weren't super, super mythical. My first example is American Gods. And the second example is the Krampus book.
Oh, you finally watched American Gods?
No, but I know that scene.
Oh, see, I don't even know that scene.
Where Odin reveals himself. He mentions Gary and Frecky and Hugin and Munin.
I remember him mentioning Fugan and Munin, but I didn't know about Gary and Frecky back then, so I probably didn't even realize.
Yeah, you probably didn't pick up on it. Fair enough. As I pointed out in my Gary and Frecky video, they would have been perfect for God of War. They already had wolf enemies throughout the Norse games. Could have easily repurposed the character models. That's the word I was using for. They already had wolf character models in so many different ways. They repurposed them for the Gulons. Like, you could have easily just thrown a couple of wolves into the Odin boss fight. And especially because Gary and Frecky represent Odin's dark impulses and stuff. And Odin is especially evil in God of War Ragnarok.
Yeah, exactly.
You know? Like, Hugin and Munin represent his God of Wisdom side. Gary and Frecky represent his more God of War side.
Yeah.
Again, game is called God of War. Would have been great to include them. Again, God of War Ragnarok is wonderful in my opinion. There's just little, like, missed opportunities here and there, like with Forseti, as we point out in the inaccuracy.
That one I think is actually, like, it does kind of ruin the game, because they mention him so much.
They mention him 3 fucking times, he's an important part of the plot, and he never shows up! What the fuck?
That would be like if you had a god about Hercules' 12 labors and he only did 11. You'd be like, where's the 12th one? Oh, well, he did it off screen.
Yeah,
no,
that happened. Don't worry about it.
No, please show me this stuff.
You easily could have had some sort of dichotomy going on where, while Kratos... Right after Kratos kills Heimdall to defend Atreus, you could have had Atreus, like, take down Forseti to defend Kratos, because Forseti was investigating Heimdall's death.
Oh, yeah, huh?
Yeah.
And we don't see it.
You could have had, like, one of the themes of God of War Ragnarok is Kratos and Atreus are both trying to protect each other, and they're causing problems by doing it. They're trying to protect each other without telling each other what's going on. Like, Atreus is trying to save Kratos because he saw the prophecy. He doesn't know Kratos already knows about it. See, the problem is they're not talking about it. And Kratos is constantly trying to defend Atreus without actually trusting his judgment and stuff, and that's causing problems. Like, you could have had, like, Kratos kills Heimdall because he's trying to defend Atreus. You could have had Atreus, like, I don't know, kill Forseti or something because he's trying to defend Kratos. Or you could have not done that. You could have instead played into the fact that Forseti is Baldur's son in mythology.
Yeah, exactly.
What the fuck? Like, is he not in the God of War games? Freya, you have a grandchild. You know, I could believe Freya doesn't know about Forseti because she's been banished from Asgard for how long? Like, maybe she didn't even know Baldur had a kid. That could have been an interesting reveal.
Yeah, that would have been a nice reveal.
What if Atreus, like, almost kills Forseti, and then he realizes who he is? He's like, oh my god, I almost took another, like, child from Freya. And you could have that be part of them realizing they need to stop, like, what they're doing.
Yeah, that would have been really good.
Yeah. Again, I personally would have really liked if the Norse games were a trilogy or something.
Yeah, if it was a trilogy, I think it would have helped. But they kind of, I think they also
They did a great job. Like,
yeah.
It could have been greater, is all I'm saying.
Wait, did we not get
the holy water still counts as used up.
That
Fucking
sucks.
hell, I hate this. God damn it. Alright, back to the chat anyway. The controls are kind of janky, so you're good, lol.
Oh, you can stop time on these guys.
Oh, I think that's what the game was expecting us to do. Was I supposed to be freezing them? How rude of me. Alright, hopefully that'll be enough. Damn, people actually gave advice and not just troll feedback.
I know, I'm as surprised as you guys are.
Michael or Jason? Are you talking about the two horror characters, Michael Myers and Jason Voorhees? Personally, I think Jason's cooler, but I'm really into both franchises. Or at least I was until Halloween Kills and Ends. Those aren't canon, I don't count those. Halloween had 2 movies, and then they never made another.
Speaking of horror franchises, there's a new animated Predator movie.
I heard, I saw the trailer, it looks cool.
I just saw the trailer today, and I agree, I would watch that.
I saw the trailer yesterday, yeah. Like, I'm totally gonna watch that. I don't know if I'm gonna re-sign up for Hulu, because Hulu sucks, but, you know, I'll watch it in some way.
It's not even letting me.
Yeah, it was like, no, you need to take some time to really abandon all hope. It is so dumb that if they make you start the whole mission over, they don't give you your fucking resources back.
Mm-hmm. I was okay with it in the first game, because that was a holdover from arcade games.
Yeah.
This game came out on PS3.
This is the 4th game, also. By now, you should know not to be doing that shit.
And if you say, well, Japanese game developers... no, Mario doesn't do that, Zelda doesn't do that, shut the fuck up. There's no one more Japanese than Nintendo, I'm gonna be honest with you.
Kingdom Hearts didn't do that.
Yeah.
That came out before this.
So this is just bullshit. And it doesn't make the game harder, it just makes it slower.
Like, if you died in Kingdom Hearts and respawned, you got back whatever potions you used during that fight. I'm pretty sure, right?
We can double check, but...
Well, Claire's playing it right now, we can ask
Well,
her.
she's playing the remix, so they might have
yeah.
fixed that for remix. But I don't think they did, because nobody's ever mentioned that in that.
Yeah, I don't remember that ever being a problem. Alright. Use the snatch multiple times to completely rip his cloak off? Are we talking about Faust or Dante? It says 4 to 5 times, I think. Oh, did you do it?
Yeah, that's what you're supposed to do.
Okay, thank you, chat. Wow, it just looks like a freaky spider now. Alright, well now we know, and knowing is half the battle.
See, I wish there was a visual indicator that that's what that does, instead of it just, you have to guess.
Devil May Cry always wants you to figure this shit out, like with the guys we were supposed to be shooting and not hitting, remember?
Okay, it's not working for Faust.
I don't think it... Oh, no, you got it! I was about to say, he looks like a Halloween decoration.
Why is he a weird spider thing?
Things are not always what they appear to be. So he can respawn the cloak.
That's fine.
Yeah.
This definitely makes this so much easier.
Yeah, okay, thank you very much, Demon Blade, I appreciate that. And also, Rose M3R... I'm just gonna call you Ross. Thank you, Ross. Am I the only one who thinks the Raven ghosts are creepy in God of War Ragnarok? Raven. Oh, you mean the little, the little ravens that the Raven Keeper has?
Oh, I don't really remember them.
I think they were supposed to be a little creepy.
I just don't remember them at all.
The little green ones. All right. Well, either way. They become much weaker when you rip their cloaks off.
Yes,
yeah, we noticed that. Thank you for the advice. I fucking hate this part of the game so much. This is bullshit.
I've gotten through it so many times. I don't know why it was being weird this time.
Caleb says loves your VODs.
Oh, thank you.
Here we go. Not gonna lie, mythology guy, American gods might make you mad. I really need to do something on that at some point.
I still love how I explained in the last episode I saw. It's a scene where the leprechaun tries to choke out the dead wife who's a zombie, and she plays dead in the bathtub so the leprechaun gets arrested.
God damn.
It makes no fucking sense.
That sounds hilarious. If you continually use... again, show Mimi is also telling you the cloak thing.
I appreciate the help, guys.
Maybe Forseti will show up in the next game. That would be cool.
I doubt it. I doubt the next game will be in Norse still.
Again, like, the only reason I think it could happen is if they give Atreus his own little Miles Morales game or something like that. And again, I'm all for that, but I don't see any reason to put a lot of stock into that, because they haven't done something like that before. But they also haven't done something like what they did with Valhalla before, so, we'll see. Wasn't Baldur's mother Frigg? Yes. But in God of War, they merge Frigg with Freya. Which isn't necessarily an inaccuracy, because there are some widespread theories that Frigg and Freya were originally supposed to be the same goddess. Because in Norse myth, the gods have several different names and titles. Like how one of Freyr's true name is Yngvi, which is why Freya calls him that in the game. So, as Mimir says in God of War 2018, he says, Frigg just means beloved. It's just a nickname Odin had for Freya. It's like, that's entirely possible that was legitimately what it was supposed to be. Now, as time went on, later Norse clans did consider them to be two separate deities. So whether you say they're the same or separate, works in an adaptation. I prefer separate because I like more gods. Like, that's just how I am. Like, I like more gods with more different distinctions and more possibilities in that way. But for their narrative, merging the two made a lot of sense. It's the same with Fenrir and Garm. Like, Fenrir and Garm are so similar that a lot of people are like, I think these two were supposed to be the same character originally. And God of War Ragnarok plays into that too. They literally make them inhabit, like, the same body. Like, he puts Fenrir's soul in Garm's body. I'm like, I see what you're doing. So, yeah.
I've also seen interpretations where Hraesvelgr is actually on the bottom of the world tree as well.
I haven't seen bottom of the world tree. I've seen, on its, like, middle branches.
Maybe it was middle branches that I'm thinking of. Where Hraesvelgr also does eat souls.
Yeah, I was originally going to call the corpse eater thing an inaccuracy, but I did find a verse in the Eddas where he's specifically called a corpse eater, so I was like, okay, I took that out of the script.
That explains it. I was like, why did he not mention that? I remember him saying something while we were playing. It's like, because they changed.
It turned out I was wrong about that part. They do refer to Hraesvelgr as a corpse eater at least one point. Like, Let
me hit this. Let me hit this.
It's gotta reload! Oh god. If only we had used that holy water on top.
I don't think it will work.
Yeah, actually, would it even work? He's a guy who can use holy water.
Yeah, like how it doesn't work on, what's his name?
Virgil?
Yeah, Virgil.
Yeah.
Which I'm okay with.
Yeah, it makes sense. They're Nephilim.
Until the game says they're not Nephilim, I'm gonna say they're Nephilim. Oh, there's only one guy. Okay, this makes us so much...
Two.
Yeah, but one of them isn't doing anything, so
yeah.
I'm okay with it.
There's only one active guy. Okay. Clean it up. die already. That looked like it should have been a finisher. Damn, nice moves there.
Show me your boobs.
He's almost dead. He's dead. Alright, last one, and he doesn't have that much health. Oh, thank God, it's over.
Alright, I have to...
You still have to do it to get through. Now you have to do it for exploration reasons. Alright.
Okay, so what is the strats for fighting Dante?
Shoot him a bunch to get close to him, and then hit him and use the punch and the air grab. There you can break stuff in the room in order to get health back. Hey Zaggard, guess what?
Well, they've brought back direwolves. I don't know.
Alright. It's funny because Direwolf was the one who said that.
I had a feeling.
It's Oh, hello, Guile. It's Devlin time. Hi, guys. Been a while since I tuned in for a stream. You guys good? We're at a very annoying part of this game.
But we're doing
good. But other than that, we're pretty good. Did you guys already fight Dante? We fought him last stream, didn't beat him, so now during this stream we had to start the whole mission over, and we'll be fighting him when we get to him. So, don't worry, you didn't miss anything. Judging by what I've seen, the ideal way to watch Halloween franchise would be to watch the first two movies, then maybe H2O. Nothing else. Yeah, that works. Unless you want a really funny bad movie, then you can watch the one with, shit, what's her name from America's Next Top Model? The one that's after H2O. Is that one Resurrection? I don't know. Where the guy goes, trick or treat, motherfucker! Yes, that's in the Halloween franchise. I still don't consider that movie as bad as Halloween Ends, though. Halloween Ends is, like, insultingly bad. That movie is just funny bad.
Oh, right, this fucking...
Oh, this bullshit. Ugh. At least this is a checkpoint, isn't it?
Yes? Once we kill them.
At least now we know we can rip their clothes off and, you know, sexually abuse them.
Maybe don't do that.
Make it so no one will ever attack us again. Make them learn what happens to those who wrong us.
Is that what we're gonna do if we ever play Schedule 1? Chat, would you want to see us play Schedule 1? Let us know.
Reminds me of how you never fight Morpheus in Chains of Olympus. Oh yeah, the Forseti.
What are you talking about? No, Morpheus isn't in Chains of Olympus. They don't mention him 4 billion times.
Yeah, he's not the primary antagonist for the first 90% of the game. And then
it turns out, no, it's fucking, what's her name?
Now Persephone's the villain.
Because...
there's nothing wrong with, like, having Persephone and Atlas also be villains, but the missed opportunity with Morpheus was ridiculous.
Yeah, they could have made him relive his nightmares of his daughter and everything.
Yeah.
And they kind of do that by showing her soul, and then it's like, you gotta choose soul or not.
You could have had Morpheus tormenting Kratos throughout the game, like, constantly reminding him of that death, and then that would have made the ending, like, where he gets his daughter back all the more, like, he would want that.
Yes.
I know it's just a PSP title, but you know what? You guys, fucking developers, you guys put Morpheus in the game and then didn't do anything with it.
No, it's chat's fault, not the developer.
Yeah, it's chat's fault. Damn it, Demon Boy! Okay, I gotta catch up on the chat. I'm excited for the new Predator movie. The Yaoja are one of my favorite monster species. Nice.
Is it a movie or a show?
It's a movie. It said movie in the trailer.
Oh.
Yeah.
It does not look like a movie.
I know, right? I thought it was a show until it said movie directly. I was like, oh, okay. That fucking Predator in the plane is fucking cheating. But
yeah, honestly.
Don't Predators want a fair fight? That ain't no fucking fair fight. guy. Fucking griefer. Agree with the trilogy point. Ragnarok felt rushed. We will fight Wacky Woohoo Pizza Guy eventually. What? My species has been brought back from extinction. Yours, however, still doesn't exist. Okay.
He's arguing over which is better, dragons or direwolves. And it's a meme joke that we've been doing.
Bastard.
Fuck, I hate this part.
Yeah. Faust takes more hits. Ayo, why are people removing cloaks? No stripping on stream. Too late. We're gonna strip them down, and then Nero's gonna get in a hot tub with Don. This is gonna be a hot tub stream. Those unfortunately didn't use actual direwolf DNA. Those new articles are misleading.
Yeah, no. What it is they've taken modern wolves and made them more ferocious, like what they think direwolves would have been like. So they're not actually bringing direwolves back. They're just making modern wolves more similar to direwolves.
Putting modern wolves on steroids.
Pretty much. Do I have to fight these guys? I forget.
I don't remember. Just don't use items. Just be good. Just don't get hit. Just do it. Did you learn nothing from Yoda?
I think I do have to kill him.
Yes, the ancient wisdom of don't get hit, get good. Yo, this game is peak. It's definitely good in a lot of ways. It's a little frustrating in others.
I wouldn't say peak because of some of the stuff that gets in the way of me having fun with it. But it's a good game. It's not bad. It's not too...
It's definitely... Oh, yeah. You know, after you've played DMC2, like, you really appreciate when the other games are good. I got the remake of Lollipop Chainsaw and the remaster of Shadows of the Damned for less than £20 each. There you go.
How they made a Lollipop Chainsaw remake?
It's not really a remake, honestly. I looked into it. It's more of a remaster. Lollipop Chainsaw is a fun game, though. I like it.
Yeah, I remember you played through it, what, twice?
Just like 1.5 times, I would say. I don't think I actually finished the whole game twice. I got the bad ending, unfortunately. But I had fun playing it.
What was the bad ending again? The boyfriend dies?
No, the mom is a zombie when you come home.
Right.
And if anyone accuses me of a spoiler, that's a spoiler for the bad ending. So if you play good, it won't be a spoiler.
Also, it's a 10-year-old game.
I liked the creativity in Lollipop Chainsaw of making each zombie boss like a different style of music. That was fun.
Yeah, it was really unique for the time. And they didn't overly sexualize her.
They knew what they were doing.
Yeah, they knew what they were
doing.
And
they lean into it and joke about it constantly. In fact, if you try to tilt the camera to look up her skirt, she will, in the time it takes to tilt, she'll put her chainsaw down and block that area, making sure you can't see it. There's an achievement for that.
The fact that there's an achievement is the best part.
An achievement because they know what you're going to try to do.
Is there a clock thing? No, fuck.
You gotta just fight them. At least there's only 2 this time.
Yeah, but it's the stronger guys.
I know.
And they fucking fly around.
Right now, what we have is... Okay, talking about the direwolf thing again. I'll just let you guys talk to each other about that. This is one of my favorite games. I'll be judging you harshly while pretending like I never sucked. As is customary in these communities, get good, my fellow warriors. Alright, Ariel.
Daddy, I love it.
Doesn't Nephilim mean half angel, though? You know, it means half... It's like half fallen angel. But yeah, like, you're right. Like, these games have never been fully accurate on, well, anything. But, like, including their definition of what a Nephilim is. Like, I'm pretty damn sure these early games called Dante and Virgil Nephilim, even though they're half demon. And then the remake made them half demon, half angel, and still called them Nephilim. And I'm like, well, a Nephilim is half fallen angel, half human. Like, But there are, I think there are some disputes about it, though. Sorry, what you were gonna say?
Specifically, half fallen angel can't be just a regular angel. Gosh.
I did like the idea of making them half demon, half angel, though, in the remake.
Yeah,
I thought that explained their power levels a lot more.
It would explain it here too, why they're unless they're trying to do the whole half Saiyan idea, you know, where half Saiyans are stronger than regular Saiyans.
I think they're doing something like that.
Until he gave up on that idea because everybody bitched that Gohan was the new main character. Which I'm still salty about.
Goku was definitely supposed to stay dead in that arc.
Okay, so, chat, what would you... I know someone said that upgrading the gun is really good because it's actually really strong.
Someone did say that. It's your choice, man. I chose the last couple times. You get whatever you want.
Maybe upgrading this.
We don't have enough for that.
Oh, you son of a bitch.
Alright, is this your first DMC game? No, we streamed the previous 3. We've been streaming them all in order. But these streams are our first time playing the games other than the remake. I played the remake when it came out. I actually thought it was fun, but I thought Dante in that game was a little too, you know, edgelord. And it turned out that was everyone's problem with the game. Because in the old games, he's fun, which we have seen. Z fucking knew what Alpha was gonna say. That's absolutely amazing. Yeah, basically, they're the result of angels having kids with human women. Yes, Scotsman, we are reading the chat. I just fell a little bit behind. I started watching the Netflix Devil May Cry show. So far, just the first 2 episodes. I'm liking it so far, mainly for White Rabbit. Best thing about it. Okay. Who's White Rabbit? Have we encountered a character named White Rabbit?
I don't remember a character named White Rabbit.
Was she the woman in this game who's dressed in white and is being all slutty all the time?
Maybe?
Maybe. Busta Rhymes kills Michael Myers with Kung Fu he learned from
What were the things we were supposed to do again to fight this person?
Alright, you want to shoot him to get close to him, and then start wailing on him after you get close to him. You want to use the circle attacks, like the bust and the grab. They make him vulnerable, apparently. And if you're low on health, destroy stuff in the room, it drops health.
Okay.
What are your expectations for DMC 5? I expect it to have learned from, you know, to not be as frustrating checkpoint-wise and missions starting all over-wise as this game was. If the game wasn't out yet, I would say...
That's actually cool.
That was really cool. If the game wasn't out yet, I would say put a fucking co-op in, but I already know there isn't one. So, you know. I know there's a character, like... I think... Isn't there a character with, like, a fiddle in DMC 5? That's not Nero, is it? Like, I'm excited to play as that character. I remember seeing him in the trailer. His gameplay looked cool. You're actually doing really well. Hey. Oh, now that I said that. I am a murder goblin. Wow. So you guys beat Dante? No, we're fighting him now.
Does this answer your question?
Everything is always chat's fault. World War I, chat was the one who instigating Franz Ferdinand's assassination. The Cold War, chat's fault. Speaking of God of War, what happened to Kratos' daughter? Did she stay in Greek heaven even if the gods are dead? We don't know 100%, but I'm going to assume she's still there. Like,
this is how I'd avoid this.
Like, I don't see any reason to think Atlas is dead, so he would still be holding that up, right? So it should be fine. Like, I'm pretty sure the gods dying doesn't also kill the Titans, because if so, the Titans wouldn't have been, you know, trying to kill the god.
If I get close enough, I'm just going to use items, by the way.
If a predator is cheating, then it's a bad blood. They are clanless outcasts. Alright, nice. You have some Devil Trigger if you want to use it. Damn, he keeps countering you.
I also have. Yes.
Yeah, you know what? Go ahead, actually. You've got him down to a third. Oh shit. Do it.
Come on. I know you're using your crown form.
Yeah.
Okay, now you're on.
What the fuck was he doing there? He was just like, I just want to be on the roof. A block would be really nice in this game. Yeah. That's what I expect in DMC5. I expect a block option. 2 bars.
Wait, what happened there?
You know what? He was doing better when I was reading the chat. I'm gonna keep reading the chat. If we bring dragons, I'm the first in line to ride Balaron the Black Dread. That's a black dragon from Game of Thrones. Nice. If you want peak combat, playing Sekiro and having it finally click leads to amazing anime-style boss fights. Hell yeah. We haven't played Sekiro yet, but maybe someday. Going into new game closing. Okay, they're just talking to each other about that. Andrew absolutely troopered DMC2 while Z was dying. My respect for him went up 1,000-fold that day. Thank you, Yuki. He's a villain in the DMC manga? Ooh.
Who is?
Are you talking about the guy with the fiddle? You know what? Don't spoil shit for me.
Did I do it?
Wait, did you do it?
Did I do it?
Did you do it? You did it! Oh, thank God.
Thank you, chat.
First try!
I needed
this
a week
stream,
break.
anyway. Yeah, he needed a week. We were too upset before. That was the problem. Ah, fuck you. We knew the game was gonna do this.
To be fair, his HP bar didn't go all the way down. There was still a bar left.
Yeah, I know. Still, though.
I'm handing it to you.
That's fine. Good job.
What's the matter? Why the glare?
I'm just having a hate boner.
From the beginning. That sword was used to separate our world from the demons. I can't have
You mean
some
hell?
kind of power floating around now, can I?
It's okay, it's not floating anymore. I'm holding it.
I need it. And keep it.
Well, that was quite the argument you made there, Nero.
Cool.
Listen, I need it for these reasons. Well, I need it. Alright, keep it.
Maybe he thinks they might be related. That looks like, what's his name? Virgil's Devil Trigger a bit.
It might be related in some way.
I think they might. He might actually be Virgil's son.
What's your name?
Forrest Gump.
Not a bad name.
What a weird thing to say. Okay, the way Dante's holding that, I'm half expecting it just cut into his shoulder.
Oh, she's back.
Oh, hello there, Madame Marte.
It's Sexica.
Yes, that is the appropriate reaction.
Is that the girl from...
That's not Lady.
Oh,
Oh,
it's
it's
Trish.
Trish.
So Trish...
Wait, Trish was wearing blackface. Cancel Trish.
She's a demon. She can change.
What the fuck? How did she? What was the...
Then I'll just have to kick his ass.
I didn't see that coming, but how the fuck was I supposed to...
I had a feeling when they started talking to each other and there was no animosity.
So what was she, like...
She's
was
undercover.
that skin tight? Like, because she was wearing more covering clothes under that more revealing outfit.
She didn't want them to realize she was Trish. She had to be sexier.
How are you wearing more clothing under your skimpy revealing clothing? What Trish normally wears is not as scantily clad as what she was wearing in that disguise.
That's actually her skin, Andrew. She's changing her skin.
That means over her clothes, she was wearing a skin-tight blackface bodysuit with skimpy clothes on top of that, which were somehow still skin tight, and then she wore a wig that shortened her hair like 80%,
Yes.
and changed her eye color. How do you pull all of that off in one? This is some Scooby-Doo shit. Old Man Winkle.
That's how she learned from Scooby-Doo.
That was bullshit. Unbelievable.
Let's see if where are we?
Last thing I read was
Up here.
Was he's a villain in the DMC manga, I believe.
Well, Rev is the main villain. All the marketing shows up in the first 5 seconds, so it's not a spoiler.
Oh, okay.
I guess people really like the DMC manga versus the games then, because... Or they just wanted to turn the manga into a show finally.
This honestly seems like a good premise for a manga.
Yeah, I could see that.
We were just talking about how one of the characters is like an anime guy, basically.
He really... I mean, to be fair, Japanese developers are a lot like Japanese manga guys.
I know, but that guy was really...
Yeah, he really was. He stands out even compared to the rest of the characters.
I can't believe that was Trish the whole time.
They got you.
What the absolute
Oh, we can get
fuck?
another part if we go. If you get a combo on that guy in the background there.
Oh, I see it.
I think you just gotta walk up the stairs.
Okay. Yeah. I missaw the area.
I thought we swapped to Dante at this point. Maybe not.
Yeah, I would have thought.
So what you gotta do to increase your combos is change what attacks you're using in between each attack you do. So do a regular combo, a grab, and then do a slash forward, and then do the press triangle, pause, press triangle a bunch of times, and then...
I'm not really good at the pause attacks. I'm getting it up to B, it's working.
I think you can do this. Anyways, while you're doing that, Nero is the Nero in 5. Okay. So you're doing much better now. You were right. You were right. Yes,
yeah,
actually.
thank you guys for the advice. I'm actually very proud of Shane for how he handled that.
This fight gets, the fight with Dante gets actually more difficult as the difficulty raises, and it's not just that he becomes a bullet sponge, he actually changes his tactics. Which
Well, that's actually cool. Great.
Yeah, that's cool. I'm not gonna play that, but that's awesome.
We're not gonna do it. Fucking hell, I almost had it.
Oh, that's not fun if the way to get two of the endings is extremely convoluted.
We're just gonna play the game. I can't guarantee you we're gonna get everything.
Yeah, he's talking about Sekiro.
Oh.
Since we know an Epic the musical video is coming, perchance will we hear MythologyGuy sing? No.
I cannot sing. I will tell you that. If you hear me sing, you're gonna be annoyed that you're hearing me sing.
Andrew has never really officially practiced singing.
It's funny because I've been in a couple of musicals, but you know I never got the sing heavy parts because I'm not good at them. Oh wait, I have to get triple S?
Oh, what the heck?
What the? Okay, my thumb is hurting. Smoke it!
I've never needed a triple S before. What the hell is this?
Oh god. I don't think I can do this.
Yeah, if you want to give up, that's
Damn
fine.
it,
Because every time
I got all the way to S, motherfucker.
At least you can combo better now.
Eh.
Okay. Better boss in the game with the other game. Nero was supposed to have a real devil trigger form. Oh.
Okay.
You got the old win in this game, lose in the cutscene twist. Fantastic.
I know. We called that was gonna happen. Like, when we were playing this last stream. We were like, 100%, we're gonna beat him, and then he's gonna beat us in the cutscene.
Yeah, I mean, he's Dante. There's no way they're gonna let Dante lose.
Yeah, sometimes when they introduce a new character, they want it to be better than all the previous shit.
Well, thankfully they didn't do that with this, because they're not fucking stupid. Okay, you know how to beat these guys now.
Nope, no clue.
Don't forget to grab them, because it does
This is so much easier. Hey, no, I didn't say you could put your clothes back on.
Yeah,
Get back in the sex dungeon.
You want to be famous, don't you?
You want to be a star, don't you? Now take it off!
One of the creepiest Family Guy jokes in the whole show.
That is one of two man being sexually attracted to female mouse jokes. Seth, do you want to talk about something? Oh, fuck, there's another Faust.
That one takes like 6 grabs to pull his cloak
I know.
off.
It's so hard to strip him down. Off with his shirt! Strip him down! Don't be shy, boys, go to town. You'll see that chest is heaven blessed. I don't know any more lyrics.
And here to burst off with his shirt. Take him down. I don't remember the rest.
Yeah, I'm past my lyric knowledge on this one. Fuck, I'm losing a lot of health. I forgot how to double trigger. How do we double trigger?
L1.
Okay. Fuck.
Oh, he's got a new fucking
What
attack.
the fuck? You didn't have this before.
That's bullshit. You know, it's because he's tired of losing. I'll say this Netflix series is very much Castlevania, where it's doing its own thing. Ah, I see. I'm surprised she didn't throw a bike at Dante. Well, they're friends now. That's why she won't do it. It's demonic magic. Don't question the transformation.
I still can't believe Trish was wearing blackface. That's
not quite.
fucked up, Trish.
Trish can do lots of things because magic, lol. I gotta go to church.
See, what happened was Dante filled her dark soul with too much light.
And now she could do blackface?
That's why she was wearing all that white. That was all the light he filled her dark soul. And, you know, I'm going to stop the analogy there, because I feel like anything else is going to get me canceled.
At first I thought you said, is going to get me cancer, and I was like, how is what you're saying? Oh, you're going to say cancer.
Well, we don't know that it won't get me cancer.
White Rabbit in the show is nothing like the manga. Well, maybe it's better that way. I don't know.
I don't know. I haven't read the manga. Look, we're playing the games already. Now you're telling us about manga and shit. It's like one thing at a time.
Yeah.
I swear to God, if I make a video on the show and people are like, well, you should have read the manga, I'll be like, no, I did one of the things already. Can we calm down?
Yeah, if you have to read the manga for the show to be good, then the show isn't good.
The whole point of adaptations is that they, you know, work as an adaptation. Like, I don't know. But no one's saying that yet. Right now I'm just fighting ghosts.
Yeah.
So,
it doesn't have to be one-to-one. It can do a little bit of its own thing. Even Game of Thrones fans admit that there are some things the show did better than the books.
Yeah, even George R.R. Martin admits that. Until
Not the last season,
couple
but
seasons.
that's a whole
No
other-
one thinks that was
Yeah,
better.
no one thinks that.
Yeah.
Except for Peter Dinklage, apparently. But that's a whole other conversation.
I don't understand Peter Dinklage, honestly.
I
Some
think
of the things he says are so weird.
Yeah.
Like, I like him. I still think he's a great actor, and I still like when he's in stuff. I just don't understand him at all.
You know, I think he's just got a group of friends that have these opinions on things, and he has similar opinions, and he wants to share them, and he's one of those people who feels like he has a platform, so he has to. You know,
Like, you can say your opinion, but I never really like when someone's like, oh, I have this platform, so that means I have to get, like, super political and everything. That's not what that means.
Yeah.
Like, people ask me to do that shit, too, and I'm like, look, guys, I fucking make silly myth videos. I'm not here to tell you who to vote for.
Yeah, I'm not giving you the news. I'm talking about stories from 10,000
Like,
years ago.
I always kind of agreed with what Trey and Matt from South Park said about, like, actors. It's like, it's fine to be an actor, but when you're on the news talking about, like, the war in Iraq, it's like, can you not show me Sean Penn? Can you show me someone who actually knows what they're talking about?
That's a good point.
Like, where am I supposed to be going?
It's more of a reference to him. The show has no connection to game or manga. Like I said, it's like the Netflix Castlevania.
Okay, cool. Like, I didn't really play the Castlevania games growing up. Loved the anime, though. Did I miss something?
No, I think there is an elevator
Look
there.
around. Yeah, but I got on it. Nothing.
Yeah,
happened.
no, I'm with you.
I'm very confused. All right, hold on. Okay.
Try pressing circle on that.
Okay, I did this before, and he just did the fist thing.
I believe you. Sometimes you have to. It doesn't count it because he's angled slightly off.
Yeah.
If they make a new Uncharted, what lost cities would you like to see?
Ooh, okay. Lost City. That's a good question. Now, they already did Atlantis. They did Shangri-La. They did El Dorado. Actually, what's even left? Okay. Why does my brain keep saying Atlantis? Stop.
Because it's the most famous lost city.
Yeah, so we've already done the Indian one. Maybe Shangri-La. Shambhala.
I don't think there are any more left, are there?
It's hard to think of another lost city. There's definitely a lot of mythical... Well, oh. Okay. Definitely a lot of mythical places you could go. You know it would be amazing,
is
Nathan.
another area down?
Nathan Drake, like, finding the underworld. Like...
That could be neat.
They did something like that in Tomb Raider.
The Lost City from Mummy. They already did Atlantis, though, Demon Blades. That was, which one was that? 3 or 4?
Alone is prohibited?
Oh, I think you need to grab, stand on the thing.
Oh, yeah, I think you're right. Okay, yeah. Good call. I was thinking, how do I get someone else with me? Now the game's just taunting its lack of co-op in my face.
The Lost City from the Mummy?
Oh, you're talking about the Amenoptera. I honestly don't know if that's a legit thing, but if it is, it's a great example. Yeah.
I'm not thinking Lost City, but I would if they were to do one, which they're not gonna do another Uncharted, I don't think.
Yeah, I don't think they're gonna do another one. I think they ended it the way they wanted to end it.
Especially since they're doing Ghost of Tsushima now, right? Or Ghost
no, that's Sucker Punch. You're Uncharted is Naughty Dog.
What are they doing?
They were doing the Last of Us games, and now they're making a completely new IP that nobody wants.
I'm interested in the IP. But...
yeah, it's all right. It's just I'm so sick of them not using any of their IPs anymore. Like with in the ad for this new IP, it's like the studio that brought you Crash Bandicoot, Jak and Daxter, and Uncharted. I'm like, yeah, can you give me another Jak and Daxter for fuck's sake? Like, oh, I went down here because it looked like there was a collectible here. I didn't know I was gonna have to fight somebody.
That was a bait.
Yeah, this like. Okay, that was not worth it.
It's okay, these guys are actually pretty easy.
Yeah.
Remember the grab does a bunch of damage on them.
Yeah.
Not the main grab.
Yeah. Right, yeah. That's actually my first time doing that. Every time it's been you, I think.
Oh, yeah. So I would say, since I can't think of a Lost City, I would like them to explore the pyramids.
Yeah, so Hominoptera is kind of the way to go then.
Yeah.
If it's a real thing. I hadn't heard of that before The Mummy, and in my Egyptian mythology readings, I still haven't come across it. It's actually kind of funny how much, how rarely lost cities come up when at least in my mythical readings. I had to really dig to find the Greek tale of Atlantis. And also, like, when I was reading the, like Aztec shit and Mayan shit, they never mentioned the lost city of gold. And in their defense, it turns out it may be because that wasn't actually one of their legends. It was the Spaniards believed that was a thing. Yeah. There's some debate as to whose legend it actually was. Like,
that makes sense.
And again, in Hinduism, I had to really, like in Asian cultures, I had to really dig to find anything on Shambhala or Shangri-La.
Real quick, I think the way you're supposed to do this is you're supposed to wait till they're
I gotta wait till it's at a good angle.
I think they're supposed to be lined up when you do it.
I think, like...
No,
Wait, I think I got it. Yeah.
Oh, okay,
that's what I was
you
going
got
for.
It.
I figured it would be up when I got to it. Yeah. I think this is one of the stronger ones.
You can break the shield, but they're really fast.
I know. That's why I'm using Devil Trigger.
Yeah, no, that makes sense. But anyways, they recently apparently they did some sort
no
of
more shield for you. Fuck you.
radar technology, and they found like a huge underground area underneath one of the pyramids in Giza.
That makes sense. Egyptians had a lot of underground.
No, but like huge.
Yeah.
And,
we may have found one of the main ones.
and it has 4 giant pillars, and they don't know what it is because all it is a spectrograph.
Maybe it's Alexander the Great.
That would
we still haven't found him.
If it was, that would be fucking insane. Although, of course, as per usual, people are coming up. See, this proves that the pyramids were actually an energy source used by the ancient.
Just because the Egyptians were good at shit doesn't mean aliens. Calm down, History Channel.
Look, the idea is cool, but I don't think that's it. I think it's just...
I loved South Park's take on the History Channel. Technically, there was no evidence suggesting aliens weren't at the Thanksgiving.
And then they turn into the Thor film, The Stuffing Mine.
That was great.
I
still love that when I was watching Moon Knight with Wilda and fucking I believe it was Steven was like, wait a minute, on this Egyptian tomb, these seem to be Macedonian writings. I was like, oh my god, it's the lost tomb of Alexander the Great. And then he went, oh my god, this is the lost tomb of Alexander the Great. And Wilda went, you fucking nerd!
Yeah, totally. I love that.
That was one of the great moments watching that show. We were having so much fun.
So somebody asked a question.
Oh god, I kill one and more show up.
Let's see, Jules Verne novels.
Which Jules... What are they asking about Jules Verne? I've read a couple of his things.
Which of his novels would you want to see adapted into a movie or video game?
Ooh,
most of them have already become movies.
Yeah, they... Not good ones, though. Well,
Around the World in 80
that's
Days
not fair. Around the World in 80 Days is good. The original Journey to the Center of the Earth is pretty good. The fucking... I love Brendan Fraser, but the one with Brendan Fraser's not good. And the fucking Mysterious Island movie with Dwayne Johnson is so not the Mysterious Island. I couldn't fucking believe what I was looking at.
You don't love the random dinosaurs and the part where they explode out?
It's not Mysterious Island! That's Journey to the Center of the Earth, you idiots!
Let's be honest, they were trying to remake Journey to the Center of the Earth, but
they were trying to make a sequel to Journey to the Center of the Earth, which is infuriating, because if you've read Mysterious Island, spoiler alert, it's a sequel to 20,000 Leagues Under the Sea, you dumb fucks. Do it that way.
One of the most famous book stories of all time, because they predicted submarines.
Yeah, so 20,000 Leagues already has like 2 or 3 movies, and they're perfectly good, at least the Disney one is.
Wait, is there something on the bottom right?
So what's another one I would want, honestly? It's... Oh, yeah, you're right. Whatever that was.
Okay. I think you already did that. There's an elevator.
Okay. Do I go down?
Maybe an actual Mysterious Island?
Yeah, it's just... I feel like it's been too long since any 20,000 Leagues movies to make a good Mysterious Island
Maybe
movie.
then remake 20 Leagues Under the Sea. And then do...
there's a way to do it. Mysterious Island, I feel like, actually, with how survivalist it is, the story, I feel like it would work better as a show.
Oh!
And it wouldn't cost that much to make. You just need to get the island set.
Okay, so the most expensive part would be the set.
And something you could have happen during Mysterious Island is you could have one of the main characters, the engineer... whose name I forget, but he was called the Engineer because he was the most valuable member of the team. You could have him reading 20,000 Leagues Under the Sea on the island, because he read the book, 20,000 Leagues Under the Sea, so when they encounter Captain Nemo later, that's how he knows who he is. He's like, oh yeah, that guy who escaped your ship like 30 years ago wrote a book about it. So you could have him on the island reading 20,000 Leagues Under the Sea, and that's how you could build up the reveal later, I guess. That's a way to do it.
I think that would be fun. That would be cool.
Yeah, I think that could work. Because there's no proper Mysterious Island movie.
Yeah, you would basically be doing what Netflix does, only you don't have to use CG. And what I mean by that is, one of the most expensive parts of the live action One Piece was the sets.
Where am I supposed to be going?
You got to go back to where you were before.
Where I was before?
To the left, or maybe to the right. Wait, activate the orb. See if there's a way to get to the right.
This is what brought me up there.
No, I know. I'm just wondering if there are new ones now, but probably not. Anyways, I would go back up.
Okay. But yeah, I've read a lot of Jules Verne, really like his work. It's long like Dickens, but it's like long for a reason. It's not like the curtain was this color and here's an exact description of the fucking curtain. It's like, it's long because he has a lot of story to tell, Jules Verne's books.
Can you get up to the left? Because I know where the elevator you have to get to is.
Okay, great, did it. I forgot about wall jumping.
Honestly,
I'm trying to get that damn red orb, but whatever.
Wall jumping since the first game hasn't really mattered as much. I remember there are parts where you literally can't get to certain bosses unless you wall jump it.
Okay, I think I'm going the right way.
Yeah, you're going the right way. And then they have an elevator if you want to go back down.
But yeah, a lot of Verne's books already have adaptations, so that's what makes your question a little hard to answer. But yeah, Mysterious Island doesn't have a good one, so do something with that. I really like Mysterious Island, honestly.
Maybe I'll read it.
I still, like, it's funny how I ended up reading that. My mom, like, gave me the book and told me I should read it, and I was already reading other stuff at the time, so I was like, Mom, I don't want to read another book right now, and this book is 1,200 pages. It was 1,200 fucking pages.
Yeah, that sounds like a lot of
so I was like, but then she like enticed me because she knew what I was into. She was like, well, Andrew, I'm gonna tell you the premise is these people there's this scientist on the island who's making half people, half animals. And I was like, oh, that sounds amazing, actually. So I picked it up and I started reading it, and that never happens in the book. And at first I was so mad, I was like, she fucking lied to me! How could she lie to me about that? But then, like, 5 years later, I found out about another book called The Isle of Dr. Moreau, which is that exact premise. I'm like, I think my mom gave me the wrong book.
I haven't read The Isle of Dr. Moreau. I should read it.
I want to at this point, because, again, that premise is amazing. And I've seen that parodied to death. I didn't know for a long time that was the originator of that book. Like, they did that shit on Billy and Mandy, they did that shit on Simpsons, they did that shit on fucking Totally Spies.
I will be honest with you, though.
What?
Saying they did that on Simpsons doesn't mean anything. Simpsons does fucking everything.
I know, but I saw all those parodies, and then when I learned about that book, I was like, oh, this is what everyone was parodying.
You could say Simpsons parody and then tie it up with anything, and you'd be right. You could have a 2 girls, 1 cup Simpsons parody.
Oh, God. Right. You know, they might be heading there. They had a joke about it on Family Guy. It's the other way?
Yeah, it was where you were fighting those guys.
Oh, I walked right past it. Why did more spawn?
I think you don't have to fight them, that's why.
Okay, bye. I'm not going down there. Fuck you, figure it out. This isn't the thing they showed.
No, that teleports you to the first floor. That's an elevator to keep going up.
Okay, well, let's see.
Because they keep giving you those teleport pads so you can...
Okay, yeah. You might be right. All these elevators look the same. Oh yeah, I don't think I've been here. Yeah,
is that an angel statue? Or
it looks like one.
Is that supposed to be, what's his name? Sparta. Because I know they worship Sparta.
Well, yeah, Sparta was a demon. Oh, wait, actually, that might be Sparta.
Remember Mundus was a demon and he looked like an angel?
I just meant, like, he looked too angelic, I think, to be Sparta, but that crown thing looks like what Sparta had. So.
I think we've got a difference of opinion on that one. How unfortunate.
After seeing the Snow White remake, how unfortunate.
Is that what's her face? Yep.
It's my love.
Her pussy is so pure, we can use its pure energy to power us.
Didn't see that coming.
Is it not your wish to become one with her?
Yes, I would like to fuck her.
Your mortal bodies
Yeah, that's totally Sparta.
melting into one to manifest.
Are we doing the male-female mixture thing?
I think we are. Go blow yourself!
Good response. Oh, she smiled.
She wants to blow him.
Please trust me.
You're not gonna say anything, just a smirk and hope he can see it from 50 feet away.
You are too late. But, although still incomplete, this is your chance to get a glimpse of the true power of
You know, this is creepy and gross, but is there any reason he can't just merge with her in there?
Because he doesn't want to die. He wants his
Yeah,
power.
I guess. Yeah.
He wants to be that loyal servant who lives forever.
Why can't you just have one of your many followers do it?
Well, because he has actual demon energy.
It might have something to do with
I think
that.
I think he
Or
really
maybe,
is related to Spark.
Maybe they have to have some sort of connection. I don't know.
I don't know.
Okay, I think I broke his shield.
Do you think we'll get another Infamous game? No.
I would love one, but I don't think it's happening.
Yeah, they've already moved on to.
They've moved on to Ghost, yeah.
And the Ghost games are way more popular than Infamous ever was.
The good news, here it does create a little bit of hope because the Ghost games are so successful, it leads to a ton more success for Sucker Punch as a whole. So I don't know, maybe if there's some developer there who's been wanting to make another Infamous and it's his passion, there's a chance. You know, if the company's successful enough, there might be more. Hey,
oh, that did hell.
Pursue your passion projects. Like, you know, there might, maybe, I don't know. I would like it. I just, I don't put your chips in that.
Yeah, I don't think it's in the cards.
Look, we both love Infamous.
Yeah.
It's just, yeah.
I played Infamous 1 and 2 at least twice, and Infamous Second Son 2 or 3 times.
Yeah. For my personal favorite is still 2.
2 is the best one.
Yeah. Second Son is great though. But
Second Son has the best gameplay, I'd say.
I don't see how you can do a sequel to Second Son without doing that stupid video game cliche of all your powers are gone. There's no other way to do it.
I would be fine with that, honestly, but yeah, there is.
I would accept it as, alright, we're getting another Infamous game at least, but it would still be annoying.
If you get close, by the way, you do have a health potion.
Yeah, but this boss I don't think is particularly that hard.
Okay.
So I don't. I think we can beat him without using a health potion.
Maybe it's Khonshu, and if we wake him, he'll choose someone to be his fist. Well, that's a thing from Moon Knight. I don't think that's a thing from Egyptian mythology, is it?
His fist particularly, no. But Moon Knight actually incorporates a lot of Egyptian mythology in that gods in Egyptian mythology often need a human avatar.
Okay.
In order to exert their power. And Khonshu in Egyptian mythology is a protector of travelers in the night. So that, and they literally have that in Moon Knight. They say, "You will be my avatar and defend the travelers in the night." But he says that in the show and in the comic. And it's literally, that's why Moon Knight can only come out at night, and he, you know, defends people. That's the idea. So I actually, that's one of the reasons I got into the Moon Knight show. I was like, hey, this feels very, like, straight out of Egyptian myth. Really cool. The lack of Moon Knight, though, was a little annoying.
Agreed.
I like Ryan George's thing. Well, I can't wait to see Moon Knight kicking butt, and see him you will, sir. All right, for about 5 minutes throughout the entire show. What?
I was fine with it for the first 2 episodes.
Yeah, because you're building it up, but then at some point it's like, bro, can we get some of the guy we're here to see, please? Especially the last fight. Like, I know you wanted to have your twist, but come on. You could have had a big fight at least before your little twist thing. I don't know.
Yeah, or you could have had the twist and be like, what the hell is that? Like,
yeah.
And
like, what Moon Knight is. You could have had him, take another full Moon Knight form without revealing the, Jake Lockley thing. And like, we as the audience don't know what that is. Like, what the hell?
And anybody who says, "Oh, I would have figured it out because I've read the comics," you would have known. You would have known
anyway because you read the comics.
Yeah.
So, like,
it's not like Red Hulk or Abomination in those movies.
I knew Jake Lockley was in the show as soon as they showed that third sarcophagus in that one episode. And I was like, oh, they're building that up for a future season. I didn't think they were going to show it this season, but like,
exactly. By the way, are we getting a Moon Knight season 2? I haven't heard anything.
Originally, it didn't look like it was going to happen, but now it's looking like it is, from what I've heard.
Ah, okay. I really hope so, because that was one of the better shows.
I like the show. Like, I would like more.
Yeah, it was just that last fight that pissed me off.
Yeah,
everything else
was mainly that. And I would have liked a more mythically accurate Amit, but that's just personal preference.
Yeah, Amit was still pretty cool.
Amit was cool, yeah. I just don't know why they just went with Crocodile and not the other parts. Like, she would have been more threatening if you had all 3, like, monsters that she is.
Yeah, I don't know.
Maybe that's how she is in the comic. I don't know.
That's probably it. Let's be honest. The comics probably just went, Crocodile.
In prep for the show, I read one of the oldest Moon Knight comics where he's nothing like what he is in the show.
Yeah, because he didn't used to have superpowers. He used to just be crazy.
So then when I realized it was completely different, I was like, alright, I should probably check out some of the more recent Moon Knight comics, and that was how I learned about Jay.
They've actually changed, what's his name? Moon Knight's story and characters so many times. And it's kind of perfect because of the fact that he's insane. So you can say he doesn't even know if he has superpowers or not.
You mean he's like the Joker? I prefer that my past be multiple choice.
Exactly, yes.
Yeah, this is way easier than Dante.
This is obviously going to be a 2-phase fight, right?
Yeah,
there we go.
You had to say it! Money's obviously gonna start falling from the sky, right?
Where are my vampire stakes? I'm still waiting for those.
Now we fight the statue. It would be funny if someone possessed a statue, but it was still completely stiff, because that's not how statues work. It's just like, oh shit! And it's just like moving like in completely solid T-pose form or something. Oh, it's still the same fight, just with the occasionals. I thought I was gonna fight the statue.
Yeah, so I mean, you can attack it. It showed you can.
Yeah.
You know, you haven't really powered yourself up.
So he kind of did merge with the statue.
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, like,
I don't know.
I don't... Everything we say is happening... Fucking hell, I hate that. Okay, it's... I want to get off the floor when he does that. That's always in a burst of 3. Okay.
Boom, bam, boom. I think they want you to grab onto those things.
I know, yeah. It's just... I was doing that, and then he kept using the 3 burst, which would knock me right back out of the sky.
I think they want you to grab onto him, too.
Yeah, no, that's my usual strategy. I grab one of those, then I grab him, and then I start hitting. Fuck, I hate that new attack.
Would you prefer a new Infamous or a new Sly Cooper? Andrew would want a Sly Cooper. I would
because that story's not done.
Yeah, no, I get
is
your
the
reason.
problem. Infamous is... I love Infamous, but that story is at a point where we can be like, alright, the story is finished. No, Sly Cooper's not fucking finished, and I hate that.
No, I agree. Your reasoning is better than mine. My reasoning is I really like Infamous world. That's it.
Yeah.
I just want to see more cool
perfectly... Oh, fuck you. Whatever.
But again,
at least I'm gonna heal a little bit.
I don't think that... Is that hitting you? I can't tell.
No, I dodged it that time.
Okay.
It did hit me the previous time.
Oh, okay. This boss got really annoying to watch you fight. I haven't fought him yet, so I can't say, but it looks like he got really annoying.
Ah, fuck you! Fuck you! Oh, come on! He got so much more annoying in this phase.
Especially since he keeps running away.
Okay, dodged it.
Maybe
I don't even think I can
Can you
damage
grab
this.
those? Have you tried grabbing it?
Hold on. Okay, I broke his shield. Now I just need to get... No! I pressed the wrong button! Oh, come on! Fuck you!
He's like that one kid who always...
Just got back here! No, I tried grabbing. It didn't do anything.
Okay.
Oh, fuck off. Here, you play.
Okay, let me, all the villains just want to be Sparta simps. True. If you guys were Digidestined, what Digimon would you guys want? Guilmon.
Cocomon.
Tokomon?
Isn't it Cocomon? Or the little T-Rex?
You mean Agumon?
Okay, didn't he call himself Cocomon at one?
Cocomon, Koromon is what digivolves into Agumon.
Okay, there you go. Well, I want him as Koro first. I want to raise him from that.
Okay, so
I accidentally said Coco instead of Koro.
Cocomon can digivolve into Koromon, which digivolves into Agumon, which digivolves into Greymon, and then it can digivolve into multiple different types of Greymon. Okay. There's Geo.
I want the first one. Let's put it that way.
So you want War Greymon? Got it.
No, I want the earliest form. God damn it.
Well, I'm talking about what would the end form be?
I mainly keep him as Agumon and Greymon when shit goes down. In the world we live in, do I need War Greymon for anything?
Maybe there are other Digidestined.
What the fuck, you think I'm gonna go join the, war in Palestine or something?
I think if you join it with the T-Rex, you'd be fine.
Yeah, all I need is Greymon. I think we're set. I think if I just showed up with Greymon, the war is over.
Anyways, back from dinner, and someone has a question of the day. If you ruled a kingdom, what would your first royal decree be? Well, that's a good question. What would my first royal decree be? I'm so selfish. My first royal decree would be that all national channels would stream my streams and VODs every Tuesday. Across the country.
So with this guy, using the grab a lot is good to get close to him, because you can grab his 2 little fucking minions, and then you can grab him, and then just keep hitting his shield and it'll break.
So grab his balls and then grab his throat.
Yeah, grab his balls and then grab him by the throat. He's into that shit. There you go. And then just start hitting. Being up in the air will dodge most of his attacks, but then in the second phase he'll start using, like, that triple air blast, so you gotta watch out for that. First phase is really easy. It's just annoying because he keeps doing this.
Oh my fucking god, this is stupid.
Fuck him! Okay. Trish does lots of things because of magic. Lol. I gotta go to church? Well, amen.
Oh, can you stop? How did you fight him? My thumb is already tired. Okay, there we go.
Opinion about Stargate, the first one?
Never. I don't remember. I've seen Stargate so long ago.
I didn't do that. Nice.
Yeah, you gotta do the grab a lot.
Yeah. Okay. Cool. I watched Stargate for the first time about 2 years ago. Really liked it, actually. I see the appeal.
I need to watch.
It felt like a pretty epic film, so that was fun. And Sam told me that when I wear glasses, I look like James Spader in that movie, and I was like, okay, cool, I'll take it.
Wait, when did you guys? Was it for a bad movie night, or?
I think it was during a bad movie night. Like I tried on her glasses, and she was like, "Now you look like James Spader in Stargate."
Oh, so he says you are the demon, not me. Got it.
Oh, cool. Well, you're doing really good.
So if you get him down on the ground, by the way, grab him. It does so much damage.
Yeah, I was just wailing on him. I should have just done the grab.
Oh, fuck you.
I don't even know if you can get him on the ground in the second phase. I don't think I did a single time.
You barely were able to break the shield.
Yeah, because he kept running away like a little bitch.
Yeah, as soon as you hit him, he's just like, goodbye.
I keep breaking his shield, and then he goes into the Sparta statue. You think he'd be ready for this at this point.
Look, he's an old man. He has bad memory.
You guys looking forward to Doom Dark Ages?
Yes.
You gonna stream it? I'm down. You want to stream it? Let's stream it. Fuck yeah.
Once we finish our Schedule 1 Empire.
We streamed the previous 2 Doom games. We also streamed the very first 2 Doom games, if you recall.
I remember.
And I forgot about this fight. His fights have some weird gimmicks.
Fights, plural?
All of this villains just want to be Spartus. You already read that. If you want to do big damage... Oh, he's telling you to do exactly what you did. Would you... already answered.
I didn't know you could do this, look.
What? The Lodge! God. Back from dinner. Welcome back, Optimus.
Yeah, that doesn't do anything.
Moon Knight, random bullshit. Go. I've seen that fucking meme.
It's sad because it's not real.
They need to somehow work in a reference to that. I don't care if it's real. Oh, nice. I think you got this.
You know, I just realized you never tried to do on him.
What? Shoot him?
Yeah.
I did try that. At first it did so little damage, I decided, fuck it. Da-da-da-da-da.
Oh, don't tell me you're going into Sparta.
Doris, take control of the statue. I'm a statue. I can't move. I don't know how well this plan was thought through. Meet the Robinsons. I got you right. Alright, just wait till the hand's about to hit and then do side X. There you go.
I don't like that people said his boss fights plural. That makes me worried.
Well, they might have just meant these two phases. What aspect of Doctor Who do you prefer? The stories in the past with historical figures, or the full science fiction stories on other planets? You're the Doctor Who fan.
I prefer when they're entertaining. Honestly, I have no... I like both. I like when they mix the two. I think the past tend to be a little bit more fun, because it's kind of interesting to see how they would change it.
Yeah, I haven't seen the newer stuff. Again with the you beat him, but not in the cutscene, bitch.
Still, I must salute a man who carries the blood of Sparta.
Oh, he does? Okay, so...
So yeah.
I had originally intended to absorb him into our savior.
Okay, so I think it does need to be the blood of Sparta. I think you're right. He wanted Dante originally. I think he's Virgil's kid. I think that lines up.
Somehow he has telekinesis for Yamato.
Yeah, I don't understand that. You mean my blood wasn't already combined with that sword? I've been using it and bleeding this whole game. Oh, there's the brother. Yeah. How? I'm a little tied up. Oh. So... that wasn't enough.
Or my sister.
Savior you preached of. But you used my sister, Kyrie, who has nothing to do with this. And that is beyond forgiveness. For a sibling.
Oh, disgusting. Who loves a sibling? My brother would constantly noogie me. I don't like him. So he didn't really accomplish anything. Nero's still there. Oh, Dante showed up. And Trish. Look at the chickle!
Look, she leveled up since then.
Gloria?
That was her fake name.
Oh, right.
Descendant of Sparta's blood. And because of this boy, you have been outwitted, and the savior will be.
How about you stop talking and just do what you're planning to do? So, do we ever get to play as Dante? Oh, that's new. He just fisted him. So, his blood is merged with the sword now, right? His blood is merged with the sword now, right? You just stabbed him with it.
I think it has to be merged in the orb, or the gem on the forehead.
I don't...
Oh, never mind.
Dante, how about you do something?
So melodramatic. Besides, if you die without giving my sword back, I'm gonna be pissed.
Fucking Dante's such a dick. I love it.
Yeah.
Is he gonna do the thumbs up? No.
No, he's flipping him off.
Come and get it. So I think he did merge with the thing now.
Yeah, I think so.
It's Kingdom Hearts.
Oh, yeah. Continue or load game. When you walk away, You don't hear me say,
please, oh Kyrie,
don't go. This does look like Kingdom Hearts.
I mean,
I feel like Ventus and Vanitas are about to fight in here.
Ow, you're flashbanging me.
Yeah. Oh, we got the bad ending.
Rippers. You know, she didn't do... I guess she did die.
What? He didn't do nothing.
Trying?
I swear I'm gonna get us out of here.
The darkness is taken. Oh, the devil cried. All right,
yeah.
we have tears.
Devils sometimes cry.
Yeah, they should have changed the name to Turns Out Devils Kinda Cry.
Sometimes bitch-ass devils cry.
Yeah, sometimes little bitch-ass devils cry like little babies.
Oh, ugh.
Oh, this is a bad touch.
Is this like in the whale? Remember that?
Oh, yeah. This is sexual harassment, and I don't have to take
I don't
it.
think this actually is Sparta.
Well, obviously it's not actually Sparta.
Well, they believe it is. The
Well,
priest
they
guy.
believe stupid shit.
That's true.
And obviously this is the boss from Kingdom Hearts 2's Dive into the Heart.
Ah, yes.
The Twilight Thorn.
It's got wings.
I fucking love John.
It already had wings. Oh, he's still alive.
You're still alive.
Where's that thing going? It's not complete yet, is it?
Yeah, getting stabbed through the chest doesn't mean anything in this franchise.
Especially for Dante.
Save the world from chaos. He will begin by driving it out.
Now he has what he needs. Yamato.
Jiggle.
Sparta used it to seal the Hellgate from the demon world. The sword is the key to opening the Hellgate.
What, is he trying to open the Hellgate again?
The real Hellgate, not one of those fake ass ones.
The sword that separates
Again, what is it with, like, the big Christian character trying to open a Hellgate in all these recent fucking adaptations?
Savior now. Dante.
Looks like you've got a rep to live up to.
looks that way.
Trish, throw your motorcycle.
Please. Honor one last request.
I think you can pull through, actually.
Kyrie and Nero.
Just give him a vital star.
I didn't bring any with. Oh,
Okay. What is it with your family turning into light when they die? Your clothes, too?
yeah, it's part of the. It's not actually clothes. That's skin. That's why they never change outfits.
Of course, including Trisha's clothes. That's why she's able to wear a skin-tight skin suit on top.
Yeah, exactly. That's why she's able to do that.
I wouldn't want to deny anyone their dying request.
I'll sweep the city and evacuate the people.
Jiggle, 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 jiggle.
It's cool. Let's stick to the plan.
Dante, your chest is covered. How are we going to market this to the ladies? We've got the male marketing down.
That's what Nero's for. I like how it shows me beating him up, but we still lose the fights. Damn, I suck.
Yeah.
I only got D's. Just straight D's.
D for double. Hey.
It's like me back in high school. Oh, new cutscene. Damn, there's so many fucking cutscenes.
I want Beelzebub, so I ride his bike. If you say so. It's Anime Man.
Is- Ears and fangs?
Destroy this world.
Is that the Yamato? I think it is.
So that the
Yeah, it is.
How many times do we have to beat all these guys in boss fights before they actually die?
At least 10. Is that the same one from 3 or no? I can't tell.
Well, wasn't that also the plot of 3?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Hellgate, so... Yeah.
The true Hellgate. Because remember, there were 3 other Hellgates that were open that we closed again.
Yeah, it's got to be the same one, right? I mean,
Where's the tower? The giant tower that...
for
shaft...
some reason, we don't need a tower this time.
Yeah, where's the giant shaft that causes women to shudder?
Oh, the assassins are back.
They
Nothing
really do
is
look
true. Everything is permitted.
Oh, this Hellgate's ginormous.
Oh, shit, you accidentally opened the Stargate. Now a bunch of alien Egyptians are gonna come through.
And they're gonna make us dance.
Oh no, it's a whole bunch of those cloak guys!
And it's
Fuck!
only these guys.
Quick, rip their clothes off! Strip them! Acquiesca de patch.
You know, if you want to get rid of chaos, would bringing demons into the world really make it less chaotic?
Shane, if everyone dies, there's no more chaos. Yeah, it's just that typical shit that doesn't make any sense. It's all the same type of demon. The kind that is weak when it's naked. It's the opposite of Dragon Ball Z. So, nudity makes you stronger.
Oh, these guys are attacking.
So they're fighting the demons? Whose side are they on? I don't get it.
Yeah, I'm confused as fuck. I'm guessing his, maybe his plan is let all the demons out so I can kill all the demons.
Okay.
Which is a dumb plan still.
I do not... I think it's all just part of his... I think it's all part of his narrative twisting shit. I don't know. He's trying to convert everyone. These are already your followers, though, aren't they?
Yeah, but I don't have 100% followers.
You have to convert the people who are already following you?
No, he needs everybody to be his followers. There cannot be a single person who's not a follower. Everyone.
Well, shouldn't you be attacking a town that's not already following you?
Well, I gotta start somewhere, Andrew.
Yeah, start with the people who are already... I gotta say, that's a cliche I really hate at this point, the stupid slow clap
I love
shit.
the slow clap. I love it. I think it's great.
I think I've just seen it in too many bad medias that I'm like, I'm a little like against it now.
It's okay, once you see it enough to...
Player change, finally. I guess since Nero's in the statue, we can't play as him.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Alright, carries over a lot of shit.
Oh, sweet, we get all our crowd souls
okay,
back.
so everything's refunded so that we can get
That's
stuff
fucking
from Dante.
great.
That's good.
Well, which... that's Sparta.
Oh, it is. Okay.
Yeah, that's what Sparta's human form would look
Still,
like.
what a lovely outfit. I'm going classic.
I'm gonna be honest, I would go classic for my first playthrough, but every other playthrough I'd be Sparta.
It's like whenever I replayed Uncharted 2, I would do it as Skeletor the skeleton.
Yeah. It is Skeletor. I have come from the dead.
Oh wait, let's see if I can get any health and shit increased. Alright, it looks like we didn't get our red orbs back. Oh, because
Red
those
orbs?
I just realized our health upgrades carry.
Yeah, our
over,
health
so they
and
don't need-
devil trigger upgrades.
Okay, cool. Yeah, that makes sense. Alright, skills. God.
Chat, do you have any recommendations for skills? Hurry up while Andrew reads.
Okay, this is the forward slashing attack, which we use a lot, so yes.
Nah. My first decree, let any who harm their pets
range,
intentionally
yes,
be put to the sword. That's a pretty good one.
Yeah.
I would have rapists have their balls cut off.
Like known rapists.
Yeah, you have to prove it, obviously. You can't just be like, you raped me.
If you know for a fact that they did it, then yeah, you chop that shit off.
Conserve your devil trigger to break the shield. I didn't even use devil trigger, bitch.
Yep. Shane's cleaning up the bosses this stream.
If you do that, devil trigger doubles.
Oh, we have 2 ranged weapons. What the fuck is Coyote?
Oh, this is the second game I know that has a Pope boss fight. What's the first?
What's the first?
Alpha gave me a better idea. By roll decree, all subjects must own a sword. Ooh, I would love that. Yes. I kind of have a sword, technically. I have this, but it doesn't have a blade.
Double trigger.
I can do that. It doesn't do anything to me.
Oh, this allows for a longer double trigger. Always good. And that's the only upgrade for double trigger. Okay. Oh, they have all the styles again. I don't know anything about them.
AC2 is the other one. Other one what? I'm confused. Will you stream Metal Gear Solid 3 Remake? Probably not, because we've never played the Metal Gear games.
It's got nothing to do with mythology, also. I played MGS4. That was cool.
I think at this point, people just want to see you play games.
Well, which is nice. I appreciate it. It's just we have so much that we can play.
Yeah, that's true. We have so much we can play. I really want to... Would you guys enjoy watching a Schedule 1 stream? Let us know. If not, we'll just play it ourselves.
Oh, double jump. Need that.
What Disney would you like to see in the new Kingdom Hearts? I think Meet the Robinsons would be cool. I agree, but
I agree it would be cool. I don't see them doing it.
Yeah,
though,
I don't
because
either.
it's not one of their big like beloved movies. Okay, I'll start with here. You know, I've picked several upgrades. Why don't you pick the remaining ones? That way, it's more fair.
I mean, I don't really care.
Yeah, I don't care either. That's why I handed you the controller. I'll start with ones that I think they'll do, which I would still like to see. Moana. Down to see Moana. Coco. In Kingdom Hearts, I think Coco would be great. It's so beautifully designed, and imagine the Heartless you could do in Coco with the Alabrie style. Would be really cool. And Kingdom Hearts 4 is going to be, like, death-themed, right? I'd be shocked if they didn't do Coco. They might do Soul, too. I don't know. Wreck-It Ralph, I would very much like if... Just like in the, you know, hub world, there's an arcade that you get sucked into, and you can do stuff with both Wreck-It Ralph and Tron. There's a new Tron movie coming out. Did you hear?
Yeah, oh yeah, I was gonna ask, did you see the trailer first?
I didn't see the trailer, but I heard about it.
I'll tell you, it looks cool, but it doesn't tell you much of the story.
Alright. I want Tron to come back. I kind of hated what they did to him in Tron Legacy.
I don't think it is Tron. In the story.
I don't think he'll be the main character, but maybe there's some way they can restore him. I don't know.
One thing I heard, by the way, is we can easily swap between
styles.
Yes.
Okay, cool. And then Shane and I have completely different opinions on this, but I would like to see Star Wars in Kingdom Hearts.
Mine is I never want to see Star Wars in Kingdom Hearts.
Exactly. We are on the opposite end of this.
If they did do it, I wouldn't be mad. I just don't want to see it.
I think that there's a way you can do it. That'll work. And Star Wars with the gummy ship would be awesome.
It would be cool.
Shooting TIE fighters and shit. Treasure Planet would also lend really well to the gummy ship. And here's my thoughts, which I don't think they'll do, but I would really like. Treasure Planet should be a world you have to find. Like, not part of the main story. Like, have a whole hidden world in the game.
That would be cool.
Yeah, because it's a hidden world in its storyline. It would be cool, I think. Yeah.
I agree.
You know?
Okay. Here, you can take it back. I got some pretty expensive upgrades.
Cool.
Upgrade Sword Master. Trust me, you'll need it.
Sword Mastery. Is that under styles?
Yeah, it's a style Sword Master.
Okay, cool. All right.
We'd have enough
we
for
can
two
afford
upgrades.
2. Yeah. There we go. And I think that's everything we can afford.
Repressed Memories. Oh, thank you for the super chat, Repressed Memories. Ooh, for $20? Thanks so much. Came in just time to witness the glory that is jiggle physics. Just wanted to pass on regarding Stargate SG-1. It became the... it becomes less about our mythology and more sci-fi goodness early on. May not be up your alley, but hope it is.
I think you're talking about the TV show. I haven't seen it.
I would be interested. I love good sci-fi shit.
I've heard that in the Stargate show they like go to like Olympus and shit. That'd be interesting.
Yuki
I like that you can change your style on the fly now. That's great.
Yuki wants us to do a voice for 1 minute, sounding like an Italian mafioso. Okay, look, we gotta fight these demons. They owe us some money, and they took my cannolis. How do you change the
just
modes?
with the directional buttons?
Nice. It sounds great.
Oh, each one is mapped to one of the directional buttons. Okay, Trickster is the dodge, like in previous games.
Okay, makes
And
sense.
since you can switch on the fly, it's not a big deal. Whoa, whoa, whoa.
Honestly, it was really annoying when we couldn't switch on the fly, when we had to keep
And
using the same one.
Royal Guard gives you a block, finally!
It also lets you do extra damage back at them, whatever damage they deal to you.
Swordmaster has this.
Well, that's because we upgraded.
Gunslinger's that.
I gotta say, Dante is so much stronger to play as.
Yes, Dante is awesome. Which makes sense, he's had 3 games to build up his shit.
Yeah, that's true. Nero, he's just a little guppy. He doesn't really know what he's doing. And what were we talking about? Anyways, Disney Worlds I'd like to see.
I feel like playing as Sora after the Roxas part in Kingdom Hearts 2. Like, it's not like I didn't like Roxas, but when you go back to Sora, it's like, oh, it's good to be back. Like, I liked Nero, but with Dante, it's like, oh, it's good to be back.
Agreed.
Oh, that is so
I would want to
cool.
see a Moana world. I agree with Andrew's idea about a Treasure Planet world. I want to finally get a Jungle Book world.
Yes, okay, Jungle Book, yeah.
I know you didn't say it only because you forgot.
I did forget. I forgot about, like, Golden Age shit. I would like Jungle Book. I would also like Robin Hood. I mean, I liked Robin Hood as a kid. I know not everyone did.
I'm gonna say one I don't want to see, and not because I don't like it, but we've seen it too many times, is Olympus Coliseum. We've been there way too many freaking times.
But I want an actual Olympus Coliseum.
Look, if they
That
made the
would be
world
cool.
only that again, then fine.
Yeah, like the Mirage Arena in Birth by Sleep or something.
But I don't want to go back there and knows more. I'm good.
I get it. You know, we still haven't fought Nessus. The centaur.
Oh yeah, that's a good point.
He could be a boss fight or something.
Could be a secret boss. That would be fun.
Yeah. He would make a good secret boss.
Hey guys.
Oh, new enemy types. So they'll be way
You know what
stronger.
these remind me of? This reminds me of that one boss you fight in Black Myth Wukong.
Oh, yeah. Top ticks bottom and bottom ticks top.
Yeah.
It's funny because in the Journey to the West, at least the translation I read, those 2 characters are actually called Hurly Burly and Burly Hurly.
I don't know why they changed it in the American.
Well, there's
version.
probably different translations.
I like that one better. Hey, it's Pat from the Philippines. Hey, how are you doing, eh?
Yeah, this is how the Filipinos talk, eh?
Have you been? It's been a while. College has been crazy lately. Not gonna
Oh,
lie.
I just fucked that wheel dude up.
Especially since Andrew's joke's a pun. I really missed you guys. Oh, we missed you too, Pat Costello. I'm glad that you're doing okay in college, though, that everything's still
Okay,
going.
these guys are total pushovers so far.
Or is it just that Dante's such a fucking badass that he just, he takes
Well, I mean, they weren't in the Nero fight, so far as the game goes, these guys suck. Look at this! This is pathetic! That was pathetic! They didn't land a hit! They didn't do anything!
Bad showing. Let's see.
Oh, is there another one? Oh, no.
All of this was built by the stuttering scientist. Well, at least he's good at one thing.
Wow, he laid the brick and everything?
He's actually, he's a man of many hats.
Oh. Took out the wing
Wing
tails.
talisman. I don't see any wings on there. Oh god, so my slow cut processor made it into this thing. So we have that.
God's power no longer resides here. Wait, it was here before? God, you're picking the wrong people to bet. Of course the base is... Oh, of course. You only have to... Every game, as soon as we started playing as Dante, they were like, hey, remember this shit? 10 minutes to escape? Where do I even...
To the right. Go to the right.
Thank you, Gold Orb.
Ah, there's a thing you gotta lift up. Oh, I noticed he has a different lock on. That's
Yep,
nice.
he has a red one.
I'll cut off your nutsack and nail it to my door like those lying door knockers rich folk got. That'll be your balls. Damn,
They'll
that's...
eventually waste away. It's not... You're not really future-proofing your door.
What if he puts them in melted gold or bronze and then lets it cool?
I wonder how Trish managed to infiltrate this fucking group.
She proved that she was obsessed with demon power? I don't know.
Dante is so fun to play as.
No, I know what AC2 is. I just wondered why you were bringing up AC2. Hey, Andrew, so guess what our finals this semester are? New drawings. It's definitely something, but I'm actually enjoying the challenge more than I expected. Nice, Pat.
Oh, cool. Nude drawings?
I'm guessing it's for an art class.
Well, I would hope so. Welcome to math class. I'm gonna need some pictures of you naked. I would have questions.
That's a really disturbing math class.
Or like meth class.
Oh, got him. I just realized that Percy Jackson could be in Kingdom Hearts if they want to. I don't want them to. I don't want them to.
Could be, but let's not. I'd rather see the Predator. Disney owns that.
That would be interesting.
Look, Shane, Predator or Percy Jackson? Pick one.
Predator. I would love.
Yeah, see, see, we're in tune on that.
Well, that would be like Percy Jackson. I know how that's gonna go. Oh, Percy, the power of friendship, Poseidon, and then they move on.
No, they'll say that even with Predator. Predator, the power of friendship, Poseidon. I do miss the grab a little bit, but other than that, okay, against these guys especially.
Oh, okay.
Oh, the shotgun fucks them up. Okay, good. You can switch weapons with L2. You switch ranged weapons.
Nice.
Alright, so I can just shoot your clothes off now. Fuck your clothes, buddy. Buddy, time is limited. Time is a factor, okay? Can you stop being an asshole and
honestly,
hiding?
even knowing that thing, I still think it's dumb that they go into the walls.
I hate it that they go in the walls, especially when time is limited. Stop it! Get out of the wall!
So for Dante, your sword moves are tied to Swordmaster. The Korean you upgrade, the more you can do more stuff. Wait, we gotta upgrade a Korean guy?
Yeah, upgrade that Korean, goddamn.
Schedule 1 would be peak. Okay, then we'll do it. If you want to bring back swords, bring back the capes. I'm okay with that. We should bring back... I think we should bring back, like, all the old-fashioned wear. I think it's a lot better on the new fashion.
Oh, I'm speeding it up instead of slowing it down.
That makes sense. The name is treasure, and what do you want to do to get treasure? You find it. Exactly.
Oh, thank God. We just broke it and it stopped.
Dante's such a badass.
Dante's like, fuck this machine.
Hey, we got the Key of Cronus back.
Yep, we just took it out of there.
I do like the design for that.
I like Dante's approach, being like, just break it.
The Royal Guard is a parry. The timing is easier than it was in DMC3. Thank you for letting us know. For another subject, we have to create a comic, and I'm super hyped about mine. I made a Captain America type hero, but with Filipino twist. His name is
Captain
Malakas,
Filipino?
which means strong in Tagalog.
Nice.
Malakas. That does sound like a cool hero name, actually. I am Malakas, the great hero. I'm not. I know. I'm doing the.
Oh yeah, I forgot I double jump.
Yeah, you can just do a single.
Fuck, but like I accidentally double jumped when I wasn't trying to.
Yeah. I do like that they make it that you can single jump in case you don't get the double jump.
Fucking hell! I hate this one. Can you just? Oh my god! All right, hold on. I'm gonna switch to Trickster so I can use the dash. There, that's my new strategy. Thank God I can switch on the fly. Oh, fuck you.
That's
one
fine.
last one to fuck me up, huh? There, it's over. God, I hate that thing. I hate that thing. Alright, I'm out, right? Like, is the whole fucking castle gonna go
Real
to
quick,
shit?
just FYI for the Royal Guard, the block drains your health, so the parry is better to get good at.
Okay. Well, I think I'm gonna stick with Swordmaster anyway.
Based on original...
Hey, double trigger!
Filipino
Hell
myth.
yeah!
Kind of like Shazam, but with a twist, his powers are permanent, no switching back. Oh, so like the Hulk then. A mix of the Hulk and Shazam. That's neat. Or I should say, She-Hulk. Specifically is who I'm thinking of. Or Red Hulk.
Well, there are variations of Hulk where he's still in control, Professor Hulk.
Yeah, but I'm talking about permanently, like, can never go back.
Oh.
She-Hulk can never go back in the comics. They changed that for the show, and I hated that.
Oh, I actually thought she could go back.
No, she's stuck as that. It's one of the reasons why Bruce feels guilty about the life that she has to live now. It's also part of the reason she's a superhero lawyer is because she's got
Is
meta
because
powers.
she can't get out of that form.
Yeah. You know, the reason they did that is just because it would cost less than having her CG the whole time. Because she'll change into her super...
You know what someone pointed out, though? They actually had a 6'7" model, like, to mocap the She-Hulk parts, and people were like, why didn't you just put her in makeup?
Well, because they still want the actress to do the acting. And
But you can have one actress doing the voice and the other mouth. I don't know.
I think they want her to look like her.
I don't know. It's just, it would have saved like $50 million.
Would it, though?
CGI
you still
is
have to-
expensive.
I mean,
especially that
yeah, but if you
much
mocap
of
it, you still have to CGI it. Oh, you mean...
No,
you
I mean, instead of mocapping, put the model
To-
woman in makeup. And have her play she.
Let me see what the model looks like, because she still has to be muscular, because She-Hulk is more muscular than a normal person.
I think she was about as muscular as She-Hulk is in the show. Okay, I got out within 10 minutes.
So she is just about as muscular as she is in the show. But fun fact, she's actually still not as tall as She-Hulk. They had to have her do this, so that way people would look actually at the character's eyes.
Okay.
But
You
even
can
so,
do perspective shots.
I do agree. I think that probably would have been a better way.
Oh, of course.
Is that
it was
lady?
right in on ladies' breasts. Pizza! Hey!
They're always eating pizza.
Lady's introduction to this game was her breasts.
As always. She changed her hair, I just noticed.
Yeah. She changed a few things. And then we zoom in on her ass.
What do you expect? It's definitely correct.
They know who they're marketing to.
Dante's a man of culture. He eats his pizza with olives on it. Like a real man.
Ugh, disgusting. This is making me want pizza.
Oh, is that the Sword of Sparta?
I think so, yeah. He just has it
When
there.
did you get that back? Didn't it blow up at the end of the...
And it was during the second game.
Was it really?
I don't know. I don't remember. You can play a drinking game with all the sex appeal in this game.
They really upped the jiggle physics.
Yep.
They're jiggling even if she's just moving.
IS in titties. IS in titties. That's their marketing campaign. IS in titties.
And there's a diabolical plan behind these apparently random acts.
Well then, I'd have something to keep me occupied. And Trish,
It is cool that they brought so many characters back for this game.
I agree.
I do, look, I hated Devil May Cry 2, but, like, you can try to give that character a redemption or something.
I think she shows up in 3 and 5. That's what I've heard, but I'm not sure.
Right.
Well, that was fun.
Yep.
So all we learned is
Hey,
that...
Sab!
So what we learned is shit's been going down.
Basically.
That's basically what she told us.
So far, playing as Dante is fun.
He's in college too, so the story drives how he balances being a superhero with being a student, a friend, and just a normal guy trying to live life.
Oh, Spider-Man.
So, yeah, Spider-Man. And Pat Cassell, that's nothing against you. That means you're on the right track, because you're writing a good character first, and a superhero second.
Spider-Man was just the first to do it. It's been done by a few people.
It's been done plenty of times.
Oh god, not the forest again.
Spider-Man also used to do it the best, in my opinion. Lately, it's the mainline Spider-Man I don't like. It's the one that everybody's liking and I need to read is Ultimate Spider-Man. People are really having fun with.
That's the black suit, right?
It was, but it isn't anymore. Multiverse shit. It would take me a while to explain. I think it's called Ultimate Spider-Man. Somebody double check. What's the one that's coming out right now where he's married and has kids?
So Dante got out of that church building, then went back to Devil May Cry to eat pizza, and then came back to this area?
I'm guessing because he has to get something here.
Why'd he go back to Devil May Cry?
He needed to eat pizza. Do you need a better reason, Andrew? I think you went the wrong way.
I think I went the right way.
No,
Do I go this way?
No, I think you do need to go through the dark stuff, but
I went through the dark stuff twice and it didn't.
Yeah,
Well, where does this lead? I don't know. Wait, where am I now?
Oh, that's right. I forget you fight the Pope in Assassin's Creed 2.
Oh, that's what they're talking about. Okay, yeah.
Yo, Mythology Man, how you doing? Love your content.
Thank you so much.
Vanilla controls? Yes, vanilla controls. I came in as this man was power posing.
Nice.
What about Marvel World or Pocahontas World for Kingdom Hearts? No on both fronts for different reasons.
There are things to like about Pocahontas. The music is great. The
Oh no, I
animation
love
is
the
great.
Pocahontas movie.
It's never gonna be used
Yeah.
for anything ever. Let's be honest. That's the one live-action remake that won't happen. Even though it probably would have. There are ways you could improve, but like that'll never happen.
Make it historically
I
accurate.
don't
People
know
would
where
eat
I'm
that shit
going.
up. People who love the original and hate the original
What am I supposed to do? I
would
don't
love that. But yeah, they're not going to do Pocahontas.
They're never going to do Pocahontas.
I don't want to see a Marvel World.
Marvel, again, Shane doesn't want the live action stuff.
Yeah, I wasn't a fan of the Pirates films in the games. I'm not a fan of
Yeah.
the idea.
Again, he and I are on opposite ends. I love that the Pirates films are in the games. To be fair, it's also partially because Pirates is my favorite live action Disney there is. Even more than Star Wars, honestly. But to be fair, that's partially because Disney fucking ruined Star Wars.
Yeah, I'm really good with Star Wars. And all the good Star Wars are before it was Disney, so it doesn't count.
Marvel, I don't know if I'd want a Marvel World. Maybe if you want to have like just a little summon or something, summon Rocket Raccoon, I think that could work.
Yeah,
Or
that
some
could work.
shit.
Or
like-
Groot.
Yeah. Because if you do Marvel, which Marvel do you do? Do you do Iron Man and you just hang out with Tony while he's building his suit?
Yeah,
Like,
do you do the Avengers? Like
you do
it's
the
Big
Avengers
Hero
and have
6?
fucking 6 companions? Like,
Yeah.
that'd be cool, but I don't see it
Or do
happening.
you do like the Big Hero 6 thing where only one of the companions actually is there with you and the rest are just in the cutscenes?
I have no idea where I'm going. I don't know what I'm doing. I don't...
I know Andrew's answer for this, and I'll think about mine later. But guys, can you give us a hint about where we gotta go? Because we're so confused. Did you come from there? I can't remember.
I went... So I was back at the beginning. I've just gone through the first purple blob. Let's see if there's any way I can go other than the next purple blob. Doesn't look like it. I've gone in like every direction, and it always just leads back to the beginning.
I love the story of Eros and Psyche. Who are these people? Who are these people from Greek mythology?
Oh, I found a blue orb front.
Like the love story of
Eros and Psyche? Wait, so are you saying you love it, or are you asking me to tell you the story?
The love story of Eros and Psyche. Who are these people?
Okay, Eros is Cupid. Psyche was a woman Aphrodite wanted him to kill because Psyche had been compared to Aphrodite beauty-wise. Yeah, see, I'm just back at the beginning now.
I don't know.
So I don't think that's the way. It's gotta be this way, then.
Okay.
Oh, can I go down? Oh! Okay, I didn't go down here before.
No, you've been here before.
I didn't go from there. Maybe... Is there still a purple blob now? Yeah, there is. So what if I go back this way? Confused.
Before you...
Go
yeah.
ahead.
Answer that and then I'll catch up on chat stuff.
Alright, so Eros is Cupid. Psyche was a gorgeous woman whose beauty had been compared to Aphrodite. So Aphrodite got all salty about it and said, Eros, go fucking kill her. So he
Maybe you
went
gotta jump
to,
off
Oh
there.
yeah, maybe you're right. So he went to kill her, but he himself was so enamored with her beauty that he couldn't bring himself to do it. So what he did was he took her and brought her back to, like, his summer house or whatever, one of his private areas. And he said, hey, I love you, let's be a couple, but you can't ever look at me. Which was a stupid thing to do. And, he let her have friends over to visit. And, you know, they would fuck every night and stuff like that, I guess. And her friends were like, wait, you're with a guy you don't even know what he looks like? What if he's a fucking monster or some shit? And Psyche was like, oh yeah, I guess I should probably know who the fuck I'm married to now. And, so at night, while Eros was sleeping, she held a candle over him to see him. And she saw he was the god Eros, and she's like, oh, cool, like, he's gorgeous, I'm happy about that. But then her, oh, I can't do this as Dante. Then the wax from the candle landed on his face, woke him up, and he was like, oh my god, you broke my trust. Love can't survive without trust. So he flew away, and it's like, bitch, that's not how trust works. You can't just grab someone you've never met before and expect them to do exactly what you want at all times.
Also, that's such a bizarre thing to know.
Yeah, and so then after, Psyche was like, oh, I want Eros back so bad, so she, like, went all the way to, like, Aphrodite, his mother, who, of course, hates, you know, Psyche for getting compared to her. I guess there's no way to go right now. And she's like, alright, Psyche, if you can do all these impossible tasks, including, like, going to the underworld and shit, I'll let you be with my son again. And then Psyche did do it all. It's a very long... I'm not going to go over it all. It's a long story. She does several things to prove that she's devoted to Eros. And in the end, even Aphrodite's like, alright, you did all the stuff so you can marry my son. And then they happily get married together, and Eros makes Psyche into a goddess who has butterfly wings. So, happy ending.
What is she the goddess of? Like, what's her domain? Goddess of trust?
I'm actually thinking it might be like goddess of, like, psychology or something, because the name's Psyche.
Yeah.
So I think it, yeah, it's literally named after her. So
maybe
I think
goddess
it's something
of
like
thoughts?
that, yeah. Like goddess of the psyche, literally.
Okay. That makes sense.
Yeah.
Okay, we finally found a different way we can go.
Yeah, this is a... Okay, I think this is the way I'm supposed to be going.
It's annoying the game doesn't fucking
Okay, biggest pet peeve in Devil May Cry is how easy it is to get lost. I'm so sick and tired of getting
Doom
lost.
2. Remember in
this
Doom 2?
Yeah, we were like, what, where, what? It's worse in Doom 2 because of when it was made, you know, all the hallways look the fucking same. Doom is a game with incredible gameplay, but then when you get lost, it's like, motherfucker, I don't even... Jesus
I don't even
Christ.
know what I'm doing. I killed you guys in my first game. Stop trying to win this time. Oh, you're being possessed. Never mind. It's okay.
Yeah. Shane, it's not their fault. It's the fucking flowers. Destroy Mother Earth! Destroy Mother Earth!
I'm Captain
Fuck
Anti-Planet.
nature! Yeah, I'm Captain...
No, I'm like Morty in that one season where I'm fucking Planetina.
Yeah!
It is Ultimate Spider-Man? Okay, I was right. Dante needs his True, you got a good point. The cutscene was a flashback. Oh, that cutscene was a flashback.
Oh, okay. Okay, thank you.
So that was how we were learning what the hell was going on. I think what you need to do
I love
is...
being able to move the camera. Something we couldn't do.
I know. By the way, I think what they're trying to tell you is don't go into the purple mist, because it always brings you back to the beginning.
Okay.
So you've got to find a way to get around without touching it.
Alright, so that's more purple mist. I think I should just avoid that. So yeah, we need to get around the map with purple mist. Only Nero can fuck with that, I'm guessing. Getting a lot of orbs. We actually have enough for a magic upgrade, I think.
Nice.
Alright, I don't think I went this way.
Did you hear laughing, or was that just...
I heard that.
Okay, then. It is called Ultimate Spider, long story short, a dude... Yeah, I know what happens. What's his face?
Okay, haven't been here yet.
The maker
And
made his own universe.
Guess I
Or
can't
remade
go
his
here.
universe. It's a whole thing.
Okay.
Not to be confused with Ultimate Spider-Man comic from the new millennium. Yes. Aunt May is dead and Uncle Ben is alive.
Hey, if I can't go this way, why even make the doorway?
Lily's like, I'm so glad that Snow White is tanking. Everyone is.
Everyone is happy about that movie tanking except Rachel Zegler.
To be fair, it is her career on the line, but you're the one who said all that stupid shit.
You know, I've learned a little bit more about her career recently, and it's like there is stuff to admire a little bit. She got the role in West Side Story with a, like, mail-in audition. Like, she kind of rose from nothing.
No, acting-wise, she's
so
amazing.
It's like, you know, it's... it's just, I don't know. A part of me wonders if maybe she got a little too famous too fast at too young an age.
Yeah, that's what I'm
Because, you know,
thinking,
when you're in early college years, you think, like, oh, you know, I can say something and, you know, I can make a huge difference and blah, blah, blah. And especially if you get all famous, it's like, ooh, now I have a platform.
Yeah.
I have to say something. It's like, please don't. Again, what I was saying earlier with Trey Mac, can you stop cutting to the actor? I don't want to hear, I don't care what they think about this. You know, it's like that.
Doran, thank you for subscribing for 76 months in a row. Maybe do try going through the purple. Mist,
Yeah, because like now there's no option but purple. All right,
confused.
let's try this one.
Last time I checked, are you boys familiar with the mythology of DMC? You mean the fact that they're Sparta's kids? Yes. I don't think you're
Okay.
supposed to go that
Well,
way.
this is where I just was.
No, I know, I
anyways.
just-
So let's try this one. Where do you lead?
To the beginning.
Oh, okay. I think I made progress.
What's top 5 PS2 games? I know Andrew's number one.
My number one is Kingdom
2.
Hearts 2. That's not changing. My number 2 might be either Jack and Dexter or Jak 3. I flip-flop on which one of those I like.
I'd be honest, Andrew, if your number one changed, I'd be confused. How is it PS2?
Yeah, did a recent PS2 launch happen? But I mean, like, no matter how many PS2 games I play, I don't think that's changing. Yeah, so it's either Jak 1 or Jak 3. I like them for such different reasons, it's hard to pick which one is number
that's
2.
fair. They're both amazing.
Number 3 might be Ratchet and Clank 3. Really
That's the one
love
with the
that
duck,
game.
right?
Yeah, the Quacko Ray.
The Quack Array
Yeah.
is so much fucking fun.
I love using that. And number 4 might be Sly 3. Love Sly Cooper a lot.
I agree with everything except for one of those so far.
Do you like Sly 1 more than 3?
No, I like Kingdom Hearts 1 more than Kingdom Hearts 2.
Oh yeah, but yeah, fair. Kingdom Hearts 1 is
Yeah.
also amazing.
It's not like a big difference. It's just there's some
Yeah.
things I like about them.
Then I'm not really sure what number 5 is. What are your top 5? Like you said,
Uh,
you agree with all that shit, or like,
Yeah, I'd probably go Kingdom Hearts 1 for 1. 2 would be Jak 3. 3 would be Ratchet and Clank 3. 4 would be what's it? What was the game we were talking about?
Sly Cooper.
Yeah, Sly 3. I'm trying to think of all the PlayStation 2 games
Yeah,
I've
I'm
played
trying to think. What's another PlayStation 2 game I really love? Like,
that I could play today and I'd still enjoy it.
I like how my choices were just Kingdom Hearts and then the PlayStation Move Heroes.
Yeah, well, there's a reason people
There's
like
a
them so
reason people wanted that game to exist, and then when it came out, they were like, "What the fuck is this? You've completely changed the gameplay for all 3 of these characters."
Was the first Uncharted on PS3 or 2?
3.
Okay.
So yeah, can't pick PS2 for that. The Crash Bandicoot games I love are all on PS1 or the remakes on PS4, so can't pick those.
I guess then for 5,
I mean, God of War 1 and 2 are on PS2, but I didn't really grow up with those, and I don't like those nearly as much as 3, which is PS3.
yeah.
I actually don't even really like God of War 1 that much. Fuck, where do I go?
Which do you think is clunkier, God of War 1 or Devil May Cry 1?
Ooh. Probably Devil May Cry 1.
Which one would you replay if someone held a gun to your head and say replay one of these games?
That's hard, actually, because they're both not because like both are shit. Both are good games, but have similar problems.
Yeah,
you know, like stuff like that really makes me appreciate stuff like Jak 1. It's like, man, the controls were just perfect.
Yeah, they
in
were
that
buttery
game.
smooth.
Also, like Sly 1 had such buttery smooth controls in a lot of ways.
Yeah.
Also, Ratchet and Clank. But there's a reason those games caught on.
If we
so
could
well.
pick another game in a similar series, then I would say for my number 5, Kingdom Hearts 2. Then.
Yeah.
But just because I can't think of a 5th game that isn't a sequel or a prequel.
What else is on PS2? I don't know. People, feel free to name some really great PS2 games.
Yeah, just start listing them off in the chat.
It's funny how my top 4 so far all have nothing to do with mythology. I'll bet there's some people in the audience like, what the fuck?
I need to catch up on the chat real quick.
Oh, I really love Lego Star Wars. Maybe I'll say that's
Yeah, I'll put Lego.
the first one.
Lego Star Wars
That's
is 5.
PS2.
Yeah, I'll put that in 5.
Yeah, I'll put that in 5.
That's a fantastic game. Easily could put in top 5.
It launched all the Lego games.
The only way I want to see Marvel Kingdom Hearts would be if Loki was pretending to be another character in the game, just eventually reveal himself and give Sora a weapon.
You
before
know, I
disappearing.
could kind of see that, like Loki, like there being a world for Loki, but Loki just being some background villain or something.
I think they would want Loki to be a hero.
Villain who becomes a hero?
No, he would just be a secret ally the whole time. The way they describe this is he just
it would be very Loki to have Loki be playing both sides.
That's true. What platforms do you guys enjoy most, PC or console?
For me, it's console.
Andrew likes console. I prefer PC. After PC, it would probably be. I'm a huge Nintendo fanboy. I grew up with every Nintendo console since the GameCube, and I'm a huge Zelda fan. I still enjoy Pokemon. I love Paper Mario. So for me,
yeah,
it would be Switch for now.
Yeah,
and then after that, PlayStation's pretty great.
Like, I'm not a supremacist of console, though. My second favorite game ever is on PC. That's Age of Mythology.
What's your first? Is it
Kingdom
Hearts
Hearts
2?
Yeah.
Yeah, it does so.
It's either Kingdom Hearts 1 or 2. Like, it's... Kingdom Hearts 2 I do like more, but Kingdom Hearts 1 is so good that if I wasn't, doing one game per franchise, that would have the number 2 spot. You know?
Makes sense.
Okay, so...
Back to the bridge. This part meant to be confusing because of the mist.
Well, congratulations, it's confusing, and I kinda hate it.
Love story. You guys know the new Spider-Man 4 title, Spider-Man Brand New Day? Yeah, I saw that.
Okay, you know what? This getting lost is reminding me of getting lost in Devil May Cry 1. I picked God of War 1 over Devil May Cry 1, just because I can get through it more easily.
That's fair enough.
You know? God.
Yes, I did hear about the new Spider-Man 4 title. Yes, I know that they're saying that Mr. Negative might be the next villain because they hired an Asian guy to play the villain, and Mr. Negative is an Asian villain.
Well, we don't know that they're not race-swapping Green Goblin.
That is true. We don't know that. They could do that. I don't want them to, but they could.
You know what I'm waiting to see in a fucking Spider-Man movie? Hobgoblin.
Yeah, to be fair, Hobgoblin is kind of a weird character. He's a Spider-Man villain.
He's a really common Spider-Man villain, and yet he's in no movies.
That's because, to be honest, his motivation is just greed. He doesn't really do anything outside of sell drugs and stuff.
Well, I think he'd fit in with Marvel pretty well then, just having some trolly-ass villain.
That's a secret mission.
Oh, shit.
Those red things are always secret missions.
No. I'm not wasting my time.
Is this human, Devil Hunter, or SOS?
This is whatever the normal one is.
Well, yeah, whatever normal is. The fateful love of
Devil
Orpheus and
Hunter.
Eurydice isn't one of, isn't this one of Metis' sisters? I don't know.
Wait, what? What did they ask?
The fateful love of Orpheus and Eurydice, isn't this one of Metis' sister? I'm gonna say no.
Did they say Medea's sister? Or...
They wrote it Madus. They might have meant to say Medea, but
Medus. I honestly don't know. Yeah, I don't even think Medea had any sisters. She had a brother who she murdered.
My personal theory is that Menace and Mr. Negative will both be the main villain of the movie. And I think Gwen, Silk, or even Miles might be introduced as his new friends. I don't want it
They kind of built up Miles a little bit with Prowler.
Yeah, but I think that was just more a nod to the fans than anything. I don't think they were planning to do anything with that, because once you bring in a second Spider-Man, you have to either A, pass on the torch, which Disney hates doing, and Marvel hates doing, the comics, or B, he becomes a sidekick, and the Miles Morales fans won't want him to be a sidekick. Or C...
As a Miles Morales fan myself, I don't mind him as a sidekick. Or just like a partner or something like that.
Yeah, but then it's like now all the films have two main characters, and Disney's not great at doing more than one main character.
Did I not go this way last time?
I don't know.
Okay, I don't know. I'm gonna have to go into the purple ooze.
The
I was
ooze.
supposed to go into it a couple of times. Maybe this is another... Oh, not
There's
this
your answer.
again! Ugh. I hate this. I hate this shit. You just gave me Dante back. His gameplay is so much fun, and then you go, hey, fuck you, get lost!
Literally.
Ugh.
Maybe it's the one with the bridge?
Maybe. At least you can just go right back through the purple, and it'll take
That's
you
true.
back where it took you.
Oh, hey.
I think this is new. I actually... This area looks familiar.
Yeah, no, we're re-going through all the levels backwards.
Okay.
Have you noticed that yet?
Yeah. Ooh, hey.
Oh yeah, we couldn't break those before because only Dante can break those.
Well, I think this is what will win.
No, I meant the red one. The
Yeah.
red glowing.
Yeah,
thing.
yeah. I thought you were talking about the eggs
No,
for a
no,
second.
no.
Yeah, fuck it up.
Anyway, did Eurydice was a wood nymph?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes, she was.
Me and my friends are writing a story inspired by Super Sentai, and our protagonist based on Nero Sen's love interest is an antagonist named Psyche, and it's basically about self-love and accepting yourself. That's neat. Aphrodite was not happy, but she did keep her promise.
Yeah.
That is surprising, I agree, Shnavir.
It seems like gods kind of have to keep their promises.
If, that's why in my D&D world, there's actually a reason why the gods don't interact directly. They made a pact. Otherwise, they would just come in and fuck shit up, and people could be like, why don't they? Well, because they can.
Okay.
Hey, you did
got
it. Nice.
There we go.
Let's see. I think it's Goddess of the Soul or something like that. I don't. My guess is that Marvel announced Doctor Strange 3 or Shang-Chi 2 as part of the Phase 6 lineup. I honestly don't think they're gonna do...
A part of me thinks they might wait and see how Doomsday turns out before making big decisions again.
They really should wait before... I don't want them to do a whole phase lineup. I want them to just make films every few years and like announce 2 films.
It's kind of a double-edged sword because, like, on the one hand, like, it's good to have a plan when it's a big interconnected universe. Like, remember how Star Wars had no fucking plan and how much that fucked them up. But, like, I don't know. You have to find the right balance.
Wait,
you know?
Star Wars had a plan?
No, I mean, I'm saying they didn't have a plan.
Okay, yeah.
And that's what ruined it.
Yeah, that's a good point.
Like,
But there's a difference between having an internal plan and being like, here's our next 20 movies.
Yeah, that's too much. Do it like one phase at a time or something at least.
I would say maybe quarter of a phase at a time, because that's what 4 movies. They do so many movies. By the way, this is I saw what's his name, Samuel L. Jackson talking about it. And he was when they made him for a contract, they were like, we want you to be what's his name? Who's his character in the MCU again?
Yeah,
Nick Fury. We want you to be Nick Fury, and we're gonna sign you on for
just Fury. Everyone calls him Fury, remember?
true.
Even his mom.
That was actually pretty funny. We want you to sign on for... Oh, there's a blue thing up there I saw. It doesn't matter.
Okay, I guess that wasn't the way.
No, I think...
Oh, I gotta fight these fuckers again? We're doing the endless respawn shit from DMC2.
Anyways, they said, we're gonna sign you on for 10 movies. Like, damn, how long do I gotta stay alive to do 10 movies? And then they did it in 2.5 years.
Yeah?
Remember, you want to go towards the one where the light is facing.
Yeah. Okay, so... There... Oh.
I think it's
this
the one
is...
to the right.
I'm pretty sure I went that way last time. Yeah! This is where I went.
Oh. Then I was wrong. Let's see.
No, at least these enemies are easy to kill.
Psyche and Man, to clarify, it's not bad mythology, we just use names and themes. Okay. I'm also thinking we'll get a Champions TV show, Daredevil Born Again Season 2, maybe even some new animated series announcements.
They've also been planning to do Young Avengers. They made that very clear in the Marvels. They wanted to have Miss Marvel be like the Nick Fury of the Young Avengers.
Did you see it?
Yeah, I see it. I'm trying to...
Can you wall jump off something?
I don't know. I can't wall jump. Oh!
There we go.
I don't know how that happened. But I don't question it. Okay,
So we know it's not towards the...
Well, whatever. At least I got the blue orb fragment. No, fuck you guys.
Anyways, I don't know if they're gonna do a Shang-Chi 2...
I hope so. I want them to do more.
I think that was the right way, because now this light is glowing.
Okay.
They
this
just want
way
you to,
it is, then.
I think they just want you to fight all the guys, is all.
Or in a specific order or something.
Yeah, you just always go to the same room. Yeah, and you have to do it.
Okay. Alright.
You might want a devil trigger, you're kind of low.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, his devil trigger looks so cool.
Yep. So cool. Hell yeah.
That killed him so fast.
Yes, it did.
I don't know anything about Champions. I didn't watch the Daredevil new TV show.
I haven't seen it yet. I'm not, like, against watching it. It's just, I kind of canceled my Disney Plus and Hulu because they started putting ads on the ad-free plan. So, that was like, fuck that.
Psyche is the goddess of the soul. Interesting, okay.
Well, there you go.
Personality is the worst look for Dante. Asses chaps over jeans?
Fuck, I'm a fucking
You mean
about to-
assless chaps? Is he wearing assless chaps over jeans? I mean, I can't even see it because his coat is so long, so... I actually really like his look in this one.
I think he's saying he prefers assless chaps over jeans. Okay.
I mean, all chaps are assless.
Well, there's only one way left I haven't gone, so I guess this way? Oh, okay.
Sucks to suck. Wait, what happened? Where? Sucks to suck, Rachel Z, yo bitch.
Yep. Well, she's kind of been a pretty shitty person from everything we've heard, and apparently she's a pain in the ass to work with. Her co-stars don't like her, her managers don't like her. like one of the Disney executives had to fly all the way over to where she was to tell her to stop fucking ruining the movie's image in all the interviews. Alright, I guess I'll go...
Isn't that the one you went to?
I just went through a door and ended up at another one of these, and now there's 3 more directions again.
Okay,
I don't know which way to go. Like, it says follow the light. You're all lit up. What do you want from me?
The original Ultimate Universe that got destroyed was 1610, and the new one is 6160. I see. They swapped the ones and the sixes.
Behind you. So I think I have to follow the green. Like here, what does it say if I pick this? Want to leave? Do not fall into darkness, but rather treat her kindly to proceed. There is light. There must be shadow. So
maybe we're following the shadow.
Wait. Is the sun like shining on one of these directions? It's shining on all 3.
Well, it's pointing from the opposite direction of whichever way the shadow is pointing.
Oh!
So you either have... I think you have to follow the shadow
so
or
I think
the light.
it said follow the light, avoid the darkness. So.
Oh, okay.
This way, then? That's where I came from, though. Okay, so... This way?
What?
What?
Why'd you go back?
I didn't mean to! Shit!
By the way, what's your opinion on the upcoming Avengers Doomsday and Secret Wars movie?
I don't have an opinion. There's nothing, like, they haven't shown anything except that RDJ's coming back.
My only
and the
opinions
cast announcement, which is that there's a bunch of X-Men coming back. So my opinion is they're trying to restore all the good faith they've lost with the nostalgia of RDJ and the nostalgia of the X-Men. They're like, hey, it worked in Deadpool and Wolverine. Let's do it here.
And then add that on top of the fact that it's a character people wanted to see for years.
Yeah, I mean, it might work.
Hey, oh no.
No, I'm back where I started. No, you know what? Fuck you guys. I'm sick of you guys just taking chunks off my health. Fuck off. I said fuck off. Okay, so yeah, follow the lights. So yeah, I didn't think of using the shadow of
Yeah,
the
neither
thing.
did I.
I'm so dumb. Okay. Okay. Seems to be
Sly 4 is
working.
my favorite for reasons. Okay.
I love Sly 4, honestly. So now I just have to go back the way I came. That's so weird. Okay.
And then to the
And
right.
now to the right. It's so strange. It's like, go this way, now go directly back and somehow progress.
You're in the Lost Woods. This is Ocarina
Alright.
of Time. And then right again?
Yeah, I guess so.
Did we see the Devil May Cry anime? No, we haven't yet.
We haven't. We're
gonna
gonna
watch
it
a bit of
later.
it later today.
Okay, oh, thank God, a checkpoint.
The DMC universe was created by a deity named Pluto. His first creation, Mundus,
Okay, I can
turned against
save
him
up-
and killed him, corrupting and splitting reality, the over and the underworlds. Oh, okay.
I can save up for the final health upgrade, or I can get a magic upgrade.
Whatever you want to do, I'm fine with whatever. I mean, the final one we can buy, of course.
Yeah.
I want Kingdom Hearts to come to Switch, and I don't mean the cloud versions. Please, Square Enix, make it happen. I don't know why they won't, or they haven't. I don't know if it's a Nintendo thing, or what. It makes no sense. But they're never going to come to Switch if they haven't already. I think...
You could easily put most of the Kingdom Hearts games on Switch.
Yeah, they put the cloud versions on
It's-
for some weird reason.
It's not going to be for at least a while. It took forever for them to come to PC.
Well, no, the thing is, they put it on Switch already, but it's the cloud version.
That's stupid.
It is stupid. So you have to be online to play it, and there's lag. And that's why I don't think they're ever gonna do it, unless they do it for Switch
So they
2.
just don't give a shit, I guess.
Yeah, that's what I think, honestly. They're Nintendo. We're Nintendo. Of course we don't like your games. I'm so mad because they didn't make Sly Cooper 5. We weren't promised Sly Cooper 5, but we were implied that we would get a 5th one. Are we gonna refight the plant demon?
They were definitely planning to, like, yeah, I think we are. They were definitely planning more Sly Cooper. We know there was a scrapped Egypt DLC for the 4th game. Don't know why they scrapped it. It's like, no, fuck those things. You don't get to plant them here.
Those
This
are
is
her
a
children.
no plant zone. Abortion. Abortion. Ooh, fuck your kids.
What? Okay.
Hey, it's Godzilla X Kong using a baby to hit the enemy.
Glad I got your attention. I was beginning
Claire
to
loved that scene when I showed it to her.
I burst out laughing in the theater.
To unify. End eternity with a child.
He's just gonna Hercules it. Oh,
Technically, that is a Hercules.
he's more Vidaring it right now.
Though a fight every now and then does make life interesting.
Hey, the same bosses all over again.
Yeah, you have to do that for the whole game, apparently.
Yeah, I'm gonna keep the trickster style during boss fights because the dodge is essential.
You could also do the parry.
Yeah, but I'll stick with the dodge. I know it better. And plus, Dante's dodge is so much better than Nero's.
That is true. It's, controllable.
I will say Nero has better air attacks than Dante.
That is true.
Because Dante just slashes downward. when he
Maybe we need
attacks
to
him.
upgrade our sword stance for that. That's why. Because I noticed upgrading them gives you different attacks.
Yep.
I don't even play the games, but I got into them because I watched the cutscenes to get all the lore. Also, I took your guys' advice, and guess what? Me and some of my roommates are starting a channel about comic books, games, and all that nerdy shit.
Hell
So
yeah.
it works, but we're hyped. Nice, Pat. By the way, I just turned 21. That double black is something else. Were you gambling? Were you gamba?
He's probably talking about a type of gun.
I know. Don't gamba. Gamba's bad. Play video games instead. I don't know if you guys, but the starting age for drinking here in the Philippines was 15.
I know. I was at the Philippines over the summer. And since I'm 15...
God of War 1 is not that bad.
I'm not saying it's that bad. I'm saying just like I have some problems with it. To be fair, I played God of War 3 first. So the drop in quality was really something. It's not really the game's fault.
Yeah, I played God of War 3 first as well. And I was like, it's fine, but I don't think I'll play a God of War game again. And then when 2018 came out, everybody's like, it's so good, you should play it. I was like, I don't really like the last one. And then one of my coworkers was like, you know, it's completely different, you should try it. And I watched the trailer, I'm like, oh, maybe I will try it. And then I played it, and I fell in love with it.
Damn, I am not doing good. I am doing terrible. Lack of air attacks is kind of throwing me off a bit.
I don't know the answer to that question. I know Andrew would want telekinesis, cause he, but...
Alright, here you go.
I guess I would want the Master Sword, and I want the power of instant teleportation to wherever I desire. What happened to the other one of these?
Oh, it's right here. I didn't play Psychonauts.
Yeah, me neither.
Spider-Man 2 was a good PS2 game. Yeah, I didn't really, I didn't have the first two Spider-Man games. I know Spider-Man 2 is very heralded. My first Spider-Man game on console was honestly Spider-Man 3, which was okay.
I don't really think of Spider-Man 2 as a PS2 game because it was also on another console.
Because it was on several other... It was on, like, every console.
Yeah.
It was the PS2 era. Yeah.
How do you change guns again?
L2.
Yeah,
Currently triggered. No, but I know people love Psychonauts. I didn't have it growing up. My relatives got me a lot of those movie license games, which were usually pretty bad. Stuff. So I had stuff like Finding Nemo. I had the TMNT video game. Iron Man for PS2.
You know what's really kind of neat as a movie tie-in game, and I think it actually works, is the Captain America one.
Yeah, you know, I briefly had that, and then just didn't end up playing it, and then after how bad the other Marvel movie games were, I decided, you know what, this isn't going to be good, so I gave it away. And I heard it actually was okay.
And you know why it's okay? It's not trying to be the movie, it's not trying to be like, oh, some side thing that never happened in the movies.
Yeah.
It's literally, you know that that montage of them
it's his war, like,
yeah, it's
that happened during the montage, which is makes a lot of sense to do, honestly.
How am I supposed to attack her in this part?
Right? Like, with Nero, it's easier because he has all those air attacks. Dante doesn't have those. It's a little tricky.
You gotta buy them.
I myself am more of a console person, specifically Nintendo. Similar to Andrew, my favorite game is on PC, or is better to play on PC, which is Minecraft. Ah, yeah. What you think of the movie? My brother was really into Minecraft. I never played it, honestly. My brother was also really into Plants vs. Zombies. Wilda got me into that a few years ago, and I was like, wow, this game is fucking amazing. No wonder people loved it so much.
The original one, right?
Yeah, the original. I was like, hey, there's a 2 and 3, right? Now, 2 is a fucking app, which EA ruined, and 3 was canceled.
There was a... They had a multiplayer game.
Yeah, that's a spin-off called Garden Warfare.
Yeah, which
is apparently the original is good, and then EA ruined that too.
EA ruins everything.
Yep.
The only company that does a worse job is Ubisoft, because at least EA doesn't try to say we have the next quadruple A game.
Oh, cool! That's how you do a shit ton of damage. All right, sweet. Get up there and double trigger her ass. Well, Ned is Hobgoblin in the comics last time I checked. Yeah, I don't see that happening.
Yeah, that's not gonna happen.
That's not happening.
There's no reason for him to become Hobgoblin. The Miles Morales...
Maybe you could have Ned lose his way now that he no longer has Peter as a friend. I almost said now that he no longer has Tom Holland as a friend. I think they're confusing Eurydice with Medusa's sister Euryale. Oh, you might be right, actually. Very similar names, so
Look,
fair.
they're all the same character. All Greek mythology characters are exactly the same. Hercules, Poseidon, Hades.
Oh, fuck Marvel Comics. They made Mary Jane Venom's new host. So she's the new She-Venom, I guess?
I'm actually not okay with that. I'm not mad about that, because that's not as bad as some of the other shit they've done.
I don't read the new
Specifically
Marvel
with
comics.
Mary Jane,
Yeah.
where her and Peter were finally, like, it looks like they were getting them back together, and then... No, she goes into another dimension and comes back with another guy. She's dating another guy, and they have kids together. And then Peter's like, "I don't love her that way anymore. I love her like a sister." And that was clearly editorial being like, "Get the fans to stop being mad at us for getting rid of their marriage." And then literally they came out with Ultimate Spider-Man, where it's a universe where they're married and it's selling better than the main line.
Yeah, there you go. They don't understand what fans want. Honestly.
No, they don't. Okay, does anybody have any tips and tricks on how to fight this bitch? Maybe I gotta get some Drano?
I'm kind of upset RDJ is Doom.
Agreed.
I really felt we needed a new face.
Agreed.
Yeah, when I first heard that they made him Doom, I was like, what? I don't know. I'll see how they do it, but it's a weird decision.
Damn it.
I hope they do Doom like in the comics. They won't, and never show him without the mask.
They've shown him without the mask.
I'm sorry. This is mean. It's mean of me to laugh at that, but God, that was so innocent. Bro, I love you, but they hired Robert Downey Jr. He's gonna be shown without the mask.
Yeah, and they've also shown Doom
I'm
without
guessing
the
what
mask.
you're saying is you hope once the mask goes on, it won't come off.
It's gonna come off.
It's gonna come off, unfortunately. Look, I'm with you. I would like it if the mask was permanently sealed to his face. It adds tragedy to the character, but nobody fucking does that shit anymore. They don't do that with Black Mask in any adaptation, even though it's in the comics. They don't do it with Doom. They didn't even, like, Master Chief can't even keep his fucking helmet on.
Look, Disney made a whole series about a character where his whole religion says you can never take your mask off. He took that mask off like 3 times in the show.
Yeah, Boba Fett was a fucking terrible example.
I was talking specifically about Mandalorian.
I know, but I was saying Boba Fett like Mandalorian, at least, like, it was a big deal when it happened.
Mm-hmm.
You know, Boba Fett acted like the helmet was just an inconvenience. And it's not the actor's fault. He had to fucking tell them, can I fucking put my helmet on in this scene? Like, Jesus Christ. And you just quoted the worst line in the show. Was that really necessary? Yes!
You guys are criminals. You're not good people.
2 worst lines in the show. Was that really necessary? And do you know who I am? I am Boba Fett. Dude, I get that your name is Boba Fett, but you're not acting like that.
They really didn't know what they wanted to do with Boba Fett.
Marvel Comics been making a lot of stupid decisions lately. They've been making stupid decisions for the past 5 years, as far as I know.
I'd say 10 years, but that's...
Well, you're the big Marvel fan, so I'll take your word. Jane, ask Captain Marvel about her feminist agenda. She wants you to ask. It's on her shirt on the cover of the book.
Is this the Captain Marvel where they had that one unknown artist do that comic and it looked fucking terrible?
Dante's wearing too many clothes. Where's his titties?
To be fair, he only did that in 3, and that was a prequel.
Since watching Mythology Guy's latest videos, I've... Oh, wait. I think I made a mistake here. Wow, I am behind on the chat. Okay, I'm gonna catch up. Since watching Mythology Guy's latest videos, I've started to dip myself into mythology more and saw someone point out that some versions of myth stories are just ancient fanfic and found it incredibly funny. Yeah, you know, there were a lot of people who, like, created their own stories and stuff. It happened a lot. It was just a question of how accepted what you created was. Her co-stars don't like her, managers don't like her, all but her parents have some things to say now. Well, let's not go that far. Yep, DMC4 design is anti-peak. By the way, guys, are you excited for the new Superman movie? There's some wild rumors going around. Supposedly Jimmy's a playboy and has a fling with Lex's girlfriend. Man, nobody can get Jimmy Olsen right, can they?
I don't know how much I trust that, because, what's his name? Who's the guy directing it?
James Gunn.
James Gunn seems to really do the comic characters more or less correctly.
I really have no real opinion on any of the Superman reveals so far. It all just looks kind of... I don't even know the right word. Like, I have so non-thoughts on this upcoming
Did you see the latest one that came out?
Yeah, and it was fine.
I liked it. You know what? You know there are some people who are mad about it?
I don't know what there really is to be mad about.
They're mad that he's screaming as he's getting healed.
He's wounded.
Yeah, but he's being healed, so he shouldn't be screaming.
It was a little cute how the dog, like, wanted to play with him immediately
I like
and
that.
started hurting him. Actually, my favorite part of that, the reveal was like, you do not need to thank us because we are robots and do not have emotion. By the way, this is number 12. She's new. Number 12's like, oh, he looked at me.
Yeah, that was cute.
That was cute. People are gonna simp
Yeah,
number 12.
people are mad about that. Can you guess why?
Why?
It's not the Snyderverse. They've ruined everything. Bring Snyder back.
I can understand if you miss the Snyderverse. That's not something to judge this film off of, though.
Remember, these are the same people who downvoted Godzilla x Kong because they wanted the Snyderverse to come back.
What does that have to do with the Snyderverse?
Because it's Warner Brothers, and they think that if they downvote one movie, it'll bring back another.
Okay.
Yeah, the Snyderverse fans online are actually brain dead.
Okay, I'm up here. I'm pretty far behind.
If you're a Snyderverse fan and you don't say that, you're okay. But if you're saying shit like that, you're brain dead. Sorry, not so.
I kind of would have liked to see the Snyderverse where it was trying to go, but I totally get why it was canceled. It wasn't working, unfortunately.
There are some people who are like, if DC goes back, they'll start making millions and billions of dollars.
No, they won't.
Zack Snyder doesn't want to go back,
They
guys.
weren't making billions before. Why would they make it now?
Yeah, I really don't get it. Plus, he's got Rebel Moon, guys.
Let's be... Look, Snyder's Justice League was a lot better than the original. I'm not going to beat around the bush there. It still wasn't a fantastic film. Its runtime was too much. There was stuff they really needed to cut out. You didn't need that stupid Flash scene that was all creepy as shit.
Oh,
you didn't need
like the hot
Aquaman
dogs?
having a fucking cult or whatever that was.
What, you didn't want to watch the girl sniffing his sweater? You didn't love that? That didn't make you filled with warm fuzzies?
Like, I understood what Zack's vision was going for, but there are things that could have been done better.
How do you do that teleport, by the way?
It's the... You gotta time it, you know? If you time the teleport with the attack, you'll teleport.
Okay, because I was wondering if you could teleport onto her, on top of her.
Yeah, that's... I would love that, but no. Ugh. It's so hard to get up.
How did I get up there that one time?
I think it looked like you got up there while she was still, like, taking the form or whatever.
Okay.
It does so little damage from down here. It's like I need to hit her.
And we don't have air combos like we did with...
Do the different styles have something? Let me see.
Yeah, maybe you gotta change styles.
No, not this. Oh, wait! If you jump in Swordmaster and do the circle
I'm so
attack...
stupid, I didn't even try to...
Circle attack! That's what it is. You gotta do circle attack. Okay.
Okay, that makes this boss so much easier. Yeah,
we'll
full
see.
devil trigger.
Okay. Yeah, that helps. Okay, circle attack. I thought it would just be the spin again, but no, it's a full combo in the air. Great! Okay, wow, the difference this is making.
We're so fucking stupid.
We are pretty goddamn dumb. I don't know why you guys watch us. Thank you for watching.
Thanks for watching, by
Thanks
the
for
way.
watching these two idiots play this game.
We're like the game grumps, but dumb. We're the dumb grumps. We're the game dumps. Well, we got anything on the Superman movie. With Mara Clark and lost relationship. Okay. Apparently, Supergirl owns a company now. That's a wild twist. By the way, guys, some rumors are saying that Matt Reeves, the Batman, won't have any more movies for a while. No, we don't.
I don't really care, but
Wait, no,
that's the Robert Pattinson.
we know
one.
that's not true because they've already announced the second one, and yes, it's been delayed, but it's still coming out from all reported points. If not, they'd be stupid not to. It made a shit ton of money.
It did really well. It was really well received. It wasn't really... a lot of parts of it were not my thing, but I see why people like it.
Yeah, it's not like Aquaman 2 where it didn't make money and Andrew didn't hate it. It made money.
Yeah. I had fun
it's
with
like
Aquaman
Frozen
too.
That we keep,
honestly.
yeah.
But yeah, they're like people are like, well, it's fucking stupid. I'm like, yeah, it is. I had fun with it.
You know what else is stupid but makes a bunch of money? The fucking Fast and Furious.
So we both have the same thought.
I was gonna say Trolls movies, which
Okay, please be done. Please be done. Come on. Nah, damn it.
you're so close. You got this. I like how in this game using the other forms actually is possible.
Yeah, you can switch them on the fly, so that really encourages experimentation and having fun with it. Okay, it's done.
Nice. High five.
Fuck yeah. Boom. You said the same thing last time, didn't you? Okay,
And
she's
Dante
dead
kills her with
for-
one shot.
That was cool. What look? There is no look.
Exactly. Definitely. Oh, the Hellgate is finally closed. Why doesn't he get a weird arm? Why is Nero stuck with a weird arm?
He has a weird toe.
Oh.
Whoa! Mortal Kombat! There you go! Weird arms.
Oh, that's
Happy?
fucking great.
Everything you say happens. Mortal Kombat. Get over here! We got the double arms.
Oh, is he gonna
again.
break the Hellgate? I love how whenever Dante gets a new weapon, they always give him a fucking cool-ass background scene.
Dante gets new weapons from bosses. Nero does.
This is the one from, 3, right?
I think so.
Or
the,
similar,
The
at least.
Beowulf
Yeah.
or something.
It's Tekken.
Oh yeah, this is... It went from Mortal Kombat to Tekken. Oh, and Dante's been in Marvel vs. Capcom. He's all the fighting games, right? He was also in PlayStation. All-Star.
They gotta add Dante to
Smash.
and Kingdom Hearts.
Yes.
Because we proved that they're in
Oh,
the same universe.
this one's called the Gilgamesh. It's named after a different really powerful mythical guy. It looks like the Demogorgon.
Kinda does, yeah. I love it, though. That's pretty fucking cool.
Wouldn't it make more sense to call this the Enkidu? Because Enkidu was the wild man who had strong fists in the Gilgamesh story.
Andrew, you think they read the Gilgamesh story? I'm pretty sure they
No.
just looked up
They
Gilgamesh.
just heard Gilgamesh. Name it after him.
He's fucking cool. Do it. Yeah. Apparently DC doesn't want 2 Batman movies at the same time, especially since The Brave and the Bold from DCU is set to release around the same time. I doubt that because they've had multiple Batman things running all the time. I don't think they give a shit. Batman is the only thing that makes them money. They're not going to be like, well, we can't have 2 Batman things making us money.
Okay. We can change our
So I don't think
on
that's
the
true.
fly.
Look, if we don't get a Batman 2 in the next, let's say, 3 years, then sure, it's permanently
Do I have different stances for these? Yes, I do.
nice. Which way do we have to go? How do you change weapons, by the way? Is it R2?
R2. Yeah, L2 for ranged weapons, R2 for melee weapons.
Nice.
Directional buttons for styles.
That's awesome. This game had a massively promised production. Or compromised production. It was the team's first game on a cross-platform engine with limited development time. I feel like that's always the story with so many games. They always have limited development time.
Way do I go?
The way that opened up to the left, not left now. Turn around. That way. I'm pretty to your right.
Oh, I didn't see that.
Pretty sure that's the way we need to go.
It's the only way to go.
Yep.
Okay, cool. Well, beat a boss and went through a bunch of stupid shit. Here you go.
Have you read the Absolute comics from DC? It's a lot of fun. For me, it's kind of like Marvel's Ultimate Comics, where they give a fresh take on characters. I have not read them yet. I read a bit of the Batman one from the beginning. I was like, it's kind of neat, and then I didn't continue. Expect identity with Nero's a boss. I wish the power to duplicate anything I touch with my left pinky finger. What if you accidentally touch yourself, and then you'll duplicate, and then that duplicate kills you, though? It's too possible. Where is it? Okay, here. Just read from the top.
Okay. Honestly, Chapter 1 of the DCU feels a bit messy for me. Maybe my opinion will change after I watch the new Superman. As Superman's supposed to launch it, I think it'll say a lot about, you know, James Gunn's plan and his style. We'll see if it works. One thing I'm not vibing with, though, they're changing Bizarro's name to Ultraman. I feel like that's a missed opportunity to introduce the crime syndicate from Earth 3. Why are they calling him Ultraman? What the fuck?
Are they actually, or is that just rumored?
I don't know. There's too much shit going on in this Superman movie. I also really don't like that they're just calling it Superman. Instead of, like, they were originally gonna give it, like, a little subtitle underneath, which I think was the way to go.
Oh, one of these.
I don't like when a, like, new film or, like, a sequel or a reboot just has the same name as what came before. It's like, wow, you're not worried at all about confusing people. I'm still annoyed that with the Norse God of War, I have to constantly call that God of War 2018.
Fair. I'm actually not annoyed with that for this because it's a full-on restart, but I do think it would have been better.
Would you rather be a vampire or werewolf? It can be any version from any piece of media.
Vampire.
Oh, boy, does that free things up. Why vampire?
Better powers, nearly immortal.
You have to kill people, though.
No, you don't.
Alright, which version are you?
I'm the version that can survive without drinking blood.
Which version is that?
Let's see. There's the ones from Being Human that can do that.
Okay.
It's just more of an addiction.
I don't know anything about being human, so okay.
But then there's also versions where it's like they don't have to kill them to drink to survive. They can just drink some blood. I'd rather be in control of my evil actions than be fucking blacked out and then murdering people.
You know, what's funny is if I had to pick one, and here's something that I never thought I'd say, I'd probably be a werewolf from Twilight. Because then you still have all your human abilities, but you're also incredibly strong.
And you get superpowers.
You can eat what you want. Like, yeah, you're incredibly strong, you're incredibly durable, you have full control over when you turn into a wolf, like it's not some involuntary shit. Like, and you're still in full control of yourself when you're a wolf, so you're not some rampaging murderer. It's really just a bonus in, like, every way. Unless you want to not be super strong and durable. I guess the imprinting thing can suck sometimes.
Another option is there's a comic book where there are vampire werewolf people.
Okay. Sure.
It actually looks really cool. Imagine a werewolf with or I should say, imagine Batman, but man-bat with fur.
Or I guess you could also pick to be one of the Lycans from the Underworld franchise, because that, again, like, you have full control over it. You can walk around in daylight. The only thing that would hurt you is silver, so long as someone's not shooting silver into you, you're fine. Like, Oh,
is this sword? Which one's Gunmaster?
There you go. So yeah. She's not She-Venom, just Venom. No idea how that works. Da-da-da-da-da.
Well, Venom can become can possess anybody.
In the new comics, Venom is more like an alternate version of Peter than an alien symbiote. Interesting take, changes the whole dynamic. Just hit her until her HP goes to 0. That's how I beat her. Fuck you, Yasora.
You're technically not wrong, but also shut up.
Okay. Hello, Landon. Welcome. Biggest thing for Spider-Man and Batman writers is how they can't make them be happy because then their trauma is everything and they can't live a happy life. Conspiracy theorists are saying that RDJ was never Tony Stark to begin. No, God damn it. I'm sick of that kind of crap.
That's bullshit if that's the case. That's actual bullshit.
Batman was finally getting married and the writers messed that up and they just keep trying to give him trauma. I had gotten used to Mary Jane being jackpot. Do you think that T.C. Carson, the old voice of Kratos, will play a new character like an Egyptian god like Osiris or Amun-Ra? I think that's a wonderful idea, so I don't think they'll do it.
I don't know where I'm supposed to be going, by the way.
Well, Devil May Cry. I think it would be great to bring T.C. Carson back in some way, but like if they didn't bring him original voice of Kratos, if they didn't bring him back in the Valhalla DLC, I don't think they're bringing him back at all. That would have been the time to bring him back, honestly.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I don't think they're bringing him back. We might even get a new voice actor for him if we get another Kratos game.
Ever since James Gunn tweeted about being a Kamen Rider fan years ago, I've been low-key waiting to see him make an American Rider movie. That could be interesting.
I doubt he will, but we'll see.
People don't understand Superman getting healed by the sun is painful. He's feeling all his bones being put back in place. Exactly.
Yeah, exactly. It makes sense. I'm not saying it doesn't make sense. I'm just saying the stupid Snyder fans. Specifically stupid Snyder fans.
I rather like the Snyderverse, but I understand that they take things in different directions. Yeah. Snyder's movies were bad. I don't understand what's wrong with these fans. You know, they saw the vision of it, and I think it's when they saw how much better the Snyder Cut was than the original Justice League was that they were like, oh man, I think we're losing something that could be really great. And it's like, yeah, in some ways, but let's be honest, guys, Batman v Superman was still not good.
Yeah, that was all Snyder.
That was Snyder. I like Man of Steel, but I did not like Batman.
I heard you say Man of Steel.
I think that's what I said by accident.
I
love Man of Steel, but Batman versus Snealer Man, I didn't quite like.
I agree. It had so many flaws.
Demon Blade told us that Swordmaster has air combos. It was just too late in the chat. Thank you, Demon Blade. Demon Blade is so helpful in this. It makes sense. We're playing as a demon with a blade. We watch you guys because watching you guys doing stupid stuff is entertaining and you guys are cool to hang out with. Well, thank you.
I appreciate that.
I appreciate that very much. I watch because you're the only guys that'll listen to me bitch about the Percy Jackson show. Hey, man, bitch about it. I need a group of people to do that with. I'm sick of everyone telling me I'm wrong. Please.
Andrew, how dare you? Percy Jackson.
But Z, in the Furious movies are all about family. Do you think Santa Monica will use higher existence stuff of Athena with the character of Osiris is depicted with green skin after his resurrection? That's also a good idea, because Osiris is a god that died. He could have the higher existence thing that Athena has. It's something God of War introduced. Maybe they could do something with it. Maybe it could be, you know what else was green? The masks glow in Ragnarok. Maybe that could be a hint at the higher existence thing.
I'm going to be 100% honest with you. I don't think that's their plan. If they do it, that would be cool, but I don't think that's their plan for...
Well, it's an opportunity, Santa Monica. I know some of you guys watch my channel, so if any of you are watching this stream, here's an idea.
Here's my main reason I don't think that's their plan. It's a new team.
True.
They've changed teams. Oh, you can hit those things.
Yeah, but to be fair, though, in Valhalla, they said they were really trying to come up with something that would appeal to both the new fans and the old fans.
I think they're going to make something good, don't get me wrong.
But what I'm saying is that it might lead to them incorporating that stuff.
Oh, well, it could happen. I just don't think it will happen.
Okay. I'll be leaving early, guys. I had fun. I'll finish the stream when the VOD comes out. Can't wait for the next one. Thank you, Demon Blade. Thank you so much for being here and being helpful. OMG, he's doing it barehanded. The prophecy has been fulfilled.
Fine, we'll play barehanded.
Is it bare hands if you're wearing something on your hands? It's not very bare, is it?
What if you're wearing bare hands?
Lily getting her dreams fulfilled. I also do stupid stuff in games sometimes. You aren't alone. If James Gunn makes a Justice League movie with the original members, I might just cry. By original, do you mean in the comic or the show? Because for me, I lean more towards the show. I don't know if that'll happen or not. But, you know, you could just have 8 members and then have both the comic and the show.
What, you don't want the Super 7?
Yeah, that would be including Captain Marvel, so I don't necessarily mind that either.
His name is Shazam now.
Yeah. Calling him his name being Shazam is a dumb idea because that's also the word he says to transform. But like that doesn't work.
I mean, it could basically be like what's his fucking name? It would be like if Superman every time he put on the suit, he went Superman.
But yeah, like original 7 were Superman, Batman, Wonder Woman, Green Lantern, Flash, Martian Manhunter, and Aquaman. And the show was all of that except replace Aquaman with Hawkgirl, and it was the Jon Stewart Green Lantern instead of the Hal Jordan one.
I think, honestly, I don't think we're ever going to get Martian Manhunter in a movie.
We got him in the Snyder Cut. What are you talking about?
I don't remember.
He was in the Snyder Cut, yeah. But you know what's funny? Originally, Snyder wanted that to be Green Lantern, but he was told he couldn't do that, so he switched it with Martian Manhunter.
Okay, James Gunn might do Martian Manhunter, but I don't think we'll ever get him just for the reason of Martian Manhunter is fucking OP. He's Superman, but with more powers.
Yeah, well, Superman's OP too.
That's true.
You
But he's also iconic, so you can't not do him.
Martian Manhunter doesn't have to know how to use all his powers right
That's
away.
true.
That's the way you get around stuff like that.
Or you do what they do in the TV show. They just happen to have weapons that can hit him even when he's phasing through. And then if you rewatch the show, every time enemies show up, they'll be able to do something that stops Martian Manhunter in the beginning of the episode. And he's like, oh, I can't fight. And then the end of the episode, when they have to win, suddenly they're just defeating them, no problem.
Plus, he can't phase through fire.
That's true, but then you have to incorporate fire every time.
Fire's in a lot of shit, though. Like,
not
and there's a
wrong.
lot of fire-based DC villains. Okay. Alright, I was Justice League.
God, we have so much chat to catch up. This is the furthest back we've been on chat.
We got to blast through.
Thank you guys for chatting so much. It means a lot.
Because we have a lot. We have several people in this stream, which we appreciate quite a bit.
Yes.
Oh wait, actually, it's 6:30. Do you want to stop here? Keep going. Your call.
We can read chat and stop here so we can watch the Devil May Cry.
Yeah, because you guys want us to watch the anime, right? So here, we'll catch up with you guys though.
While you're doing that, I'm gonna put us on the full screen.
Sounds good. I really hope they face off against Starro. That would be epic, but I've read that the DCU villain might be focused on the center. He's kind of like Starro, but more of a Thanos-like vibe. Since they just recently did Starro in the Suicide Squad, I don't think they'll do that again right away. Gilgamesh is the name of Steel-Minded from the Underworld's Bedrock. Okay. Man, as much as I like the nitty-gritty Batman we've been getting, I kinda want the P Batman with some of the more fantastical elements.
Oh, I would love that.
Give me Mr. Freeze and Killer Croc. I don't see why they can't have those two.
No problem. They could do them.
Capcom should make an absolute DC game using DMC Devil teams. That combat would be amazing. Hey, go for it, man. I'll be seeing Superman, even if it's bad. My brother will just be happy to see Superman. I get it. I totally get it. Yeah. By the way, Mythology Guy, I've gotten some friends excited for the Immortals game. Thank you. I appreciate that. Hell yeah. Here's a hot take. I'm not really a fan of the new Superman suit. I don't know, man. It just gives me Guardians of the Galaxy vibe. Yeah, well, look who's making it. I'm not in love with it either. We'll see if I get used to it.
I like it because it's the original suit but you know, they're still.
Isn't it the Kingdom Come suit?
Let me look at it.
It feels a bit too bright for my taste. The logo grew on me, but the suit itself is just meh for me. Sorry, guys. No, it's fair. Like, sometimes when watching the new Superman trailers and stuff, it reminds me a little bit of the CW, a little bit. So, hopefully it doesn't feel like that when I watch it.
It looks more like original Superman to me.
One Punch Man Season 3 is coming out soon.
Finally.
Yep.
It's been, what, 10 years?
I would like to watch the Percy Jackson show, but I refuse to get Disney Plus, even though I want to watch their shows from the 80s, 90s, and early 2000s. But I refuse to give them money until they get good. That is a completely respectable position to have. Just pirate the shit online. There's a lot of ways to do it.
It's very similar to the Keanu Reeves suit.
Do you think Incredibles...
Or not Keanu Reeves.
I was about to say, what the fuck was Keanu Reeves? Whoa, I have super power. You mean, fuck, what was it? Christopher Reeves.
Yes, Christopher Reeves. It looks a lot like that suit.
Yeah,
so I
wrong
like
Reeves. Keanu.
At least it makes sense why I got his name mixed up.
Do you think Incredibles 3 will show the kids growing up and maybe even introduce a new family member, like
No.
a friend or boyfriend for one of the kids?
No. They don't want to have to make new toys.
I wonder what it would be like if Jack grew up and became a villain.
I don't think he'll become
You know what a little part of me thinks they might do, which I don't think this is a good idea, but all this multiverse shit, imagine if evil Incredibles show up.
That would be cool.
Like, imagine they go into an evil Incredibles universe and the main villain is Jack.
It would make sense. He's super powerful,
lording over all the others.
No, yeah, I don't think they're gonna do I don't think they'll age them up because, I mean, look at Frozen 2. Do Anna and Elsa look any older? No, but time has apparently passed.
I don't know. It's Pixar though. They aged like up Andy in Toy Story.
Yeah, that's true. But Pixar is very heavily influenced by Disney at this point, and I don't think they'll age them up for two reasons. One, they want to keep selling the same toys, even their backlog of toys, and two, they don't want to have to think about an older Jack.
I think Disney's in this sort of limbo right now where they're trying to figure out what to do moving forward. Because from everything I've heard, things kind of fell apart in their planning stage because they realized nothing was working. So
yep.
I think they're just kind of figuring out what they want to do moving forward. So I don't really know what to expect from Disney right now.
Agreed. Same.
I have a rough cut of my video for Percy episode 5. Been working on recording 6, but it's very rant heavy. Oh, I can't wait for this. Episode 6 is the worst fucking episode. Like
That's a casino, right?
Yeah, like a girlfriend or boyfriend for one of the kids. Or wait, I started reading the wrong thing. So my voice needs more time to recover. Oh, I relate. I've been there. I've totally been there.
I do recommend if you're ranting about something or you're yelling, actually yell. Don't hold back because it's better for your throat.
Yeah, I've tried to do like this restrained yelling and it just comes out like really bad.
It's really bad for your throat because what you're doing then...
But yell, don't scream. Those are two different things. Like use your diaphragm.
Yeah.
Like,
use your diaphragm and the strength of your voice. You want to talk from your throat, not talk from your high voice. When you scream, you're using your higher voice if you know...
Yeah.
Or head voice. That's what
and drink some tea.
Yeah, drink lots of
nice
lemon or honey tea.
Plus, I don't live alone, so I have to be careful about getting too loud. Okay, that's a little tricky. Sometimes what I do if I'm going to be yelling is I'll give my housemates a heads up in our like group chat. I'll be like, hey guys, I have to record a particularly angry part of a video. So over the next hour, if you hear me yelling, I'm okay. I'm just doing a video. Yeah. Like, what do you think of Marvel Rivals Emma Frost? Haven't seen it. You?
Sexy as fuck.
Great. That's her whole character. So should be. I have even less reason to give Disney money because the Phineas and Ferb revival is coming to Disney Channel a day before Disney Plus. Well, there you go. Watch it on Disney Channel. If Sun Wukong met Atreus in the future of the God of War games, what part of his life would be used? I would think it would be young Sun Wukong, right? Like if they
Yeah.
want Wukong and Atreus to be teammates, I think it would be, you know, Wukong's early days. In fact, maybe it would be when Wukong makes his like little fraternity of demon kings. Maybe he'd want Atreus to be part of his fraternity.
That could be fun.
That would make a lot of sense.
Honestly, I think anything before he was a god would be a good idea. Oh, because him once he becomes a god, he becomes one of the most powerful beings, and he's unkillable. And at that point, you either have to completely change how strong he is, or the fight isn't a fight. It's just a Wukong is fucking around.
Yeah, it would make sense to have Atreus as one of his like mischievous like frat bros who goes up against heaven. There's one subreddit where people love to criticize the Percy Jackson show. I'd almost say too much, but it's the only place where I can share my thoughts comfortably. Yeah, I don't really use Reddit, but I'm glad that you have a place for that. That's wonderful. I think it counts barehanded even if you have gloves. As a Martian Manhunter fan, I am deeply saddened by the lack of him in movies. Agreed.
Oh no, I agree. I love Martian Manhunter. I just
love
don't
Martian
think they'll
Manhunter,
use him.
Which is why when I was reading the Injustice comics and he died so fucking fast, I was like, oh, okay, bye. It also it was like, oh geez, that was quick. You're not going to watch the anime on stream, are you? No, that's not the plan.
We don't want to get copyrighted.
Yeah, Big Z, love your pants.
Oh, thank you. I got him online.
Do you think? Oh, okay. I already kind of answered this Wukong question. To defeat Martian Manhunter, just get a match. It's not that easy. I did let my friends know about the email saying the game won't be ready by 2025, though. They understand. Good. I'm going to play because that damned Netflix series is cursed, man. How'd they... Okay, apparently Ruan does not like the series. Haven't seen it yet. I don't know.
Yeah, I've heard opinions from other people.
Sorry for the chat blast. I just missed so much lives, and in a few days I'm coming back for a third semester. Need to have fun, because in my university, beer only gives me fun. Well, hey, I'm glad you're here, man. Like, it's great. In case you're curious, the subreddit is r/Percy Jackson TV. Oh, it's just called Percy Jackson TV and everyone's hating on it? That's kind of funny. I thought it would be like r/I hate the Percy Jackson show or something. But just in its basic Reddit page, everyone's mad. That's kind of
Now
funny.
I kind of want to check out that subreddit.
I would like to see the other Lantern cores. I agree.
Yeah, agreed.
That's a great way to do a good Green Lantern movie. Like, include some of the other shit.
That's one of the reasons I'm actually excited for James Gunn to do this, because he'll do the wacky out there shit. And he's already shown one of the less liked Green Lanterns in the trailer of this one. And so if he did a Green Lantern film, I think he would do the other emotional spectrums. I think he would do it, and he would make them actually, entertaining.
I want to see Larfleeze in a movie.
Yeah, he would be for the second or third film.
Probably.
Just Green Lantern green.
Shiny.
What's mine is mine. What's yours?
I want to hear him say the oath in live action. What's mine is mine. What's yours?
He has like 4 different oaths though.
Or what's mine is my favorite one is what's mine is mine. What's yours is yours until I make it mine. With orange light, all is mine.
And he's just an army all himself. It's so fucking cool.
So Pat's recommending some Filipino food. I've actually had almost all of that. I really like those pork skewers they have over there, though. That's my favorite shit. Black Lantern is my favorite core, as it should be. Black Lantern.
Mean the Dead Lantern?
Yes, Blackest Night. Fuck yeah. You know what? That is something you could work towards in a Justice League film.
Yeah.
Maybe not the first one, but like second or third. Have a Blackest Night storyline. That would be insane. And that would set you apart from Marvel. Marvel's not doing Marvel zombies anytime soon.
Yeah, they're not
if ever
close. Even though they treat all their actors like they're zombies. You'll do this forever.
They did like a what if episode about it, and that's all you fucking get.
Yeah. You'll like it, and
I agree. Zombie lanterns are baller. Hell yeah.
Personally, my favorite are the White Lanterns, because they're all of the powers.
That's racist. Yeah, no, but that's something to work towards.
My favorite is the Blue Lanterns. I like Hope.
Yeah, Hope's cool. All right, we are caught up with the chat.
All right, then. In that case, friends, let me pause. El Musica.
Sorry we fell so far behind on the chat. You guys are awesome.
Although I should give you a preemptive warning, once we have more people in the chat, it'll be harder and harder for us to catch up, so we might only get snippets every now and then, which means that I will be very grateful because I love seeing people in the chat constantly chatting and just being here. It makes me want to stream more, so thank you so much. The schedule for the rest of the week is one on Thursday. I gotta really get into this God of War Ragnarok video. I'm pretty close to being done with Phase 3, and then I gotta do Phase 4, which is the fun shit, so I might show you that on Friday. After Devil May Cry 4, we may or may not play Devil May Cry 5, depends on how burned out we are on Devil May Cry, or if something comes out that we're really interested in.
Yeah, we'll see.
Another thing that I want to do, not on Wednesdays, is I was talking to Andrew about this, and I'll see how the chat is thinking. Type 1 for yes, no for 2, but I'm thinking maybe we do some Schedule 1 multiplayer streams with me and Andrew, trying to build a drug empire, getting people addicted on mythology. Because you can name the drugs that you make.
It's myth-related, because when you do the drugs, you start seeing gods and mythical
you can name the drug strains you make.
Ah, good.
So we can name them after Greek gods or something.
Yeah, or after like stuff from mythology.
So yeah, type 1 or 2 in the chat, or comment after this becomes a VOD.
Instead of Horn of Plenty, we'll call it Horny Plenty.
Horny. Yes. So anyway. Okay, so I'm seeing some ones, so people would be interested. And then after that, I don't want to spoil it, but it has to do with Murphy Hearts. And we'll be eating a lot of hearts.
When did Kenny from South Park come in here?
So, yeah, that's the next idea I have once we finish Devil May Cry, the series. Until then, guys, thank you so much for joining us. After this, we're going to go watch the, what do you call it? The Devil May Cry anime. I'm excited to see how that is. Thank you all for joining us. Andrew, any last words in the chat?
Stop asking me when God of War Ragnarok is coming out. Dear God in heaven, if I see one more fucking God... I did my part, alright? It's his fault. No, I mean, he's working his ass off, alright? Fucking let it go. It'll come out soon.
Look, like the dragons in
Game of Thrones. They're coming. They're coming.
Anyways, thank you so much.
Every fucking day with you people.
I'll see you again at the latest on Friday. Stay safe, stay smart, stay healthy. Be thankful for everything and everyone in your life. Stop asking about God of War Ragnarok, and don't believe in yourself. Believe in me, who believes in you. Bye-bye, chat.